Watch Along Leeds, shorts, live, and watch along with me, Leeds United, because we all love Leeds. Right, yes, hello and good evening from Jakarta, man. It's been absolutely manic as we have a very nice moonrise over the horizon across the Java Sea. And let's hope that it's some kind of omen that we're going to get a result today, folks. I'm not sure what's going on here. I can hear a bit of a feedback. So is it from the output? I'm just going to see what's going on with my tabs and all the rest of it. Make sure that there's nothing there. That's it. Yeah, we'll get rid of that music now. It should stop, hopefully. So yes, hello and good evening. I don't know how you all are, but I've been on my own for I've been with my wife and little one for most of the afternoon. Just had a little bit of something to eat, and of course, we're just busy trying to prepare everything. I have not had much time to prepare anything at all. And joining me now, of course, as you can see, is Stu. Stu, there is a lot going on in chat, my friend. I haven't even started getting into this live stream. It all looks a bit last minute, doesn't it? And totally professional, like we all are. How are you, mate? All right.
Yeah, I'm feeling better than what I was, Gary. Feeling much better.
Good. So good recovery, eh? I hope so. That's you know what, I'm absolutely thrilled to hear that. I can't tell you how pleased I am, because honestly, getting sick is never a good thing, is it? It must be hard work for you, mate. It must.
Well, I don't normally do much when I'm fit and healthy, so it didn't really make much difference that way. But,
well, you got to keep battling, right?
Yeah, that's it, innit?
Yeah, that's the thing. Right, what have we got here, Stu? Because I think you and I have made the graphics at the same time again. I wasn't sure if you were going to join, so I was like, "Christ, I better."
No, yeah, I won't let you. I wouldn't let you down. Never let you down.
Well, you see, I always worry, so I have prepared it in the background. But I mean, you've seen the lineup? So you haven't done a pre-match then on this one, or
no, mate, no,
with the community on this one? No,
right, okay. Unfortunately not. No, I'm gonna be back next week for definite. Back next week, I promise everybody I will be. I'm just trying to find it now. Where is it?
Don't worry, mate. I can fire it.
I've got it for you. I've got it. Do you want me to show my screen for you, Gary?
No, then go share it. Go ahead, mate. Yeah, go ahead, and then we'll deal with the chat afterwards. Once we've sorted the lineups out, because we've just not even started with that yet. I have been watching it, but there we go. So I'll do Leeds. You could do the Town one. Ilian in nets. Shackleton and Byram, Strauch and Roden. It looks a little bit more of a familiar back four, does that, to be honest with you? I think he's probably going to put Shackleton down right back. What am I thinking about here? Hang on. Come on, Gary. Byram down left back, yeah. Roden and Ampadu. Strauch and Roden in the centre-back positions. Ampadu, Kamara probably in the pivot as the holding midfielders. Daniel James, Chris Somerville, and Jorginho and Pirot as the front four today. Sitting on the bench, Carl Darlow, Luke Ayling, Liam Cooper, Archie Gray, Grave, Jadon Anthony, Impaveda, Wilfred Nonto, and of course, everybody's favourite villain, Patrick Bamford. Stu, do you know much about Huddersfield? Have you managed to watch anything of Huddersfield or see anything about them?
The less I know about Huddersfield Town, the better, Gary.
Well, we're going to investigate the analytics shortly after. We'll do if you just do run down at names.
I'll run down the team for you, mate. Yeah, Nichols in goal, Helk, Hogg, Berg, Zerg, Diarra, Thomas, Edwards, Herat, Wills, Lees, and I know how to say this name, Nakayama. Maxwell, on bench it's Maxwell, Edmonds, Green, Pearsons, Headley, Hoodlin, Jackson, Huddersfield, that's the right name for got a right and a good name for his team, hasn't he? Daly and Iparanda.
Paranda, right? Okay.
Iro
Well,
Paranda, yep.
yeah.
Don't know much about him, to be honest. We know about Leeds and we know about Jonathan Hogg. I'm assuming that's Jonathan Hogg. But the rest of them I'm not so sure about, mate. I know all I will say is that since Darren Moore's gone in, there's changed the style of play to what it was under Neil Warnock. Did a bit, so he did a bit more. I know they lost 4-0 last time out, but they're a bit more defensively sound, aren't they? They're a bit more structured now and organised.
Well, I think Darren Moore is a good manager. To be honest with you, it's a perfect appointment for him, and as long as they're treating him well, I think they'll get he'll get the most out of the players, won't he? Yeah, this is a comment that Adam. I'm just going to stop you there, Stu, on chat because Adam said Huddersfield have no chance, and to which I said we thought that about Stoke. Don't underestimate the opponent, and I think Adam, in my opinion, I have to disagree. Anybody who would play at this level in any game has a chance, don't they? You know, to them this is their cup final. Make no mistake, they're going to be coming to Elland Road today. They're going to be cheered on by their crowd. They're going to be fired up by the manager. And I think, they're going to be. It's going to be a tough game. I'm expecting it to be a tough derby game. This one, Stu. And my point is, you can't go into any game complacent at this level, expecting that you're going to walk away with 3 points without any kind of sweat. I've said that before. I think we've been a bit guilty of it in the past.
Yeah, we
and
have.
I think we're a bit complacent against such as Southampton. We were probably complacent against Sheffield Wednesday, Hull, Watford,
even
and Stoke. Yeah, absolutely. He started there without the strongest starting 11. He's played players who, everybody's saying maybe he should be rested, talking about, obviously, Archie Gray. And I mean, I think that we have been a bit too complacent, but I think on the other side of the coin, Stu, Farke looks at the bigger picture. He doesn't look at the game by game. He looks at the overall picture, and perhaps he's got his team in his mind. 2-3 weeks ahead of any game, subject to injuries, of course, and suspensions. But you see, we've got Ampadu and I think Ilian Melier are both on maximum yellow cards. If they get a yellow card again today, I think I've read this somewhere that they're going to miss the game against Leicester. So, I mean, I don't know if it's a good idea playing Ampadu in this match. I'd rather
he didn't look at it against Stoke, truth be told.
No. Well, I mean, a few of them didn't, but I mean, you make 3 changes in a side, it can make a lot of difference, can't it? So, in my opinion, Adam, we are 72% favourites to win this, apparently, and I think we can't go in underestimating the opponent, and there's lots of proverbs out there about the opponent in a 2-sided affair that. Especially with it being a local derby, I think this is a dangerous match for us today, Stu. I'm really beginning to think that we could end up losing this match if we're not careful. If we don't get in and at them right from the off, and if we let them control the game for portions of the match, we're going to find ourselves in a lot of bother here. And it's going to be one of those things. Who's fired up? Who's hungry enough? And if they come and they're hungry, they could get a result at Elland Road today. Don't write anybody off. I think that's my main message for the day. I don't know about you, Stu. Are you in agreement, or do you disagree with what I've just said? I mean,
no, I agree.
Chat as well. Let's see what you have to say, guys. We're going to flick through chat in a minute.
I agree with you, and the thing what Leeds don't like is being pressed. if I were Darren Moore, I would say press them when they're at the back, get at them. They don't like it. Leeds United went into that Stoke game thinking that no one were going to press them. They didn't think they were going to be pressed at the back, and they were. Stoke did really well at pressing from the back, pressing from the front. And if Huddersfield press against us, I think we'll panic.
Yeah,
I really do. I think we'll panic.
If they go toe to toe with us today, you know, and Darren Moore's side, by the sound of it, is a little bit. They are a little bit like that. They're going to start pressing a little bit more, and we're going to talk a little bit about the stats and stuff in a minute or two. Obviously, things have changed, or they are changing, and getting something that's really accurate isn't really possible because of the change of manager, the change of style. Is going to be a factor in what we're going to look at. Hermione says, "I'm sure that I keep hearing Stu coughing. Stu, you're not coughing, are you? You are coughing.
I want a bit in background, trust me. Whoa!
Just try and get that cough medicine. I think you're right, Hermione. Says Hermione, just get a few things sorted. Of course, yeah. Sorry about that, chat. You know, I mean, I tried to start them as soon as possible, and then, or I try to start the streams on time, and then if there's any background work that I'm trying to get done, try and get those things done before getting camera on and audio balanced out and stuff like that. I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. Sorry, Adam. Of course, good morning, good afternoon to you. Wherever you're watching from, it's going to be a very busy day of football, I think. An intense match is what I'm expecting. Stu, off you go.
Can you hear my telly?
No.
Right, that's all right. Leeds just informed me it's a sellout as well today at Elland Road. It's a total sellout.
Yeah, my two brothers are there today, mate. They're in the what is it, suite? So, is it not Centenary Suite? Is it this? Is that what they call it? Centenary Suite, isn't it?
Yeah, is that where they are?
Back at East Stand, yeah. They've got in there for a few jars, I think, and then a bit of fill the face full of the delightful food that's on offer in there, and I think they're down there today. But I mean, I think hopefully they're going to join us a bit later on. They might just give us a prediction and a scorer. And of course, Hermione, he has been told about his language and to try and keep it black and white, not colourful. We like nice, clean language. We don't want any shenanigans. It now sounds like sorting. Next, hello everyone. I cannot watch the game today, so I'll be taking part in the along portion. What I think that's a watch along, isn't it? Yeah,
it's predictive text, isn't it?
Yeah, it has a habit of switching words around and stuff sometimes, doesn't it? And check its spellings and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I've been guilty of just sending all sorts of random gibberish with predictive text, and I'm suddenly looking at it thinking, oh god, I can't edit that now, too late. Morning Inky, morning of course Adam, and just to let you know, chat, Bandy has received his shirt, so he sent an email message the other day. Apparently he's got a voice problem, he can't speak at the moment, so he's struggling with that. And so that just to let you know that I have had a communication from him this week via email. Of course, if you want to email me anything privately, go right ahead. You can find it in the About tab. I'll show you that in a few minutes. How many transfers this week? I haven't done anything on the Fantasy Premier League. I think my team's quite strong enough. I think if I tinker with it, Stu, I'm going to end up getting rid of somebody, and then that person who I get rid of ends up, having an absolute banger of a week. That's usually what happens with me.
Well, I made 20 transfers last week.
3?
20.
20? I heard this, and I thought somebody were making it up. I thought, no, somebody's got to be.
He got 76 points plus.
What?
His point deduction was minus 76, so he got 0.
Jesus Christ! How do you make 20? So anyway, apparently, have Tottenham played today? This
Played
week
yesterday. Yeah.
on Thursday. Who did they play?
It's Friday. It's Saturday today. Played yesterday.
Oh Jesus Christ! What, they're playing on a Friday night now? I've no
Yeah,
idea. I mean, I'm too
played
busy
one.
looking after Little and
They played Crystal Palace. They won 2-1, but
2-1.
Crystal Palace, I thought, were the better team personally, but that's me.
Yeah. Well, I'll just tell you about that chat. I ended up with. I'm so far on. As a result of that game, I'm on 17 points. Son getting 10.
I think I'm on
Romero
18.
4, and my Crystal Palace defender who got a star at side. What is that, star man? When it's a star,
What did he
I
get?
don't know. Anderson got 3. So I'm on 7. Oh, and Schlupp got a point as well for me. So there we go. And of course, it's another big weekend today in the Premier League where Chelsea, Brentford, Arsenal, Sheffield United. Oh man, fill your boots with Arsenal players. I think it's too late now, isn't it? Bournemouth and Burnley, Wolves and Newcastle are the fixtures today. Tomorrow, West Ham, Everton, Villa, Luton, Brighton, Fulham. I mean, that's a big match, isn't it? I mean, Bournemouth today. You know, that Iriola he's sailing close to the wind, isn't he, by the sound of it? Liverpool and Nottingham Forest. Oh, wow. And of course, tomorrow it's the Manchester Derby. City and Man United and Man City. That one's from Old Trafford. So yeah, big bunch of fixtures this week, chat. I think fill your boots with Liverpool players if you haven't done. It's too late now, chat. I think I would have done that earlier on. Rotherham are on the dark side. Yeah, I mean, we're going to face Rotherham at some point, aren't we? Is that right? Yeah. No, same 11 Inky. Afternoon of mine. Yeah, good. Sounds of progress are happening. Yeah, of course. Adam, you went minus 48, 12 transfers. You need to stop fiddling about with your squad and confirming them. Yeah, no need to do all them changes, Adam. And right, chat, here we go. We're gonna have prediction time. How's he got in? Oh, I was just gonna do something, Stu. You all right, guys? How's it going? Oh, you got a poor signal. Keep it still.
No, all right, mate. How are you doing?
Predictions, scorer, and result, please.
El Chico, right, Stu.
Landscape as well.
Phil, why do you call Gary Chico?
You don't want to know, Stuart. I think the signal's gone, chat. I think the signal's gone. Get the signal good. 3 something.
3-0.
This is optimistic. Get a decent signal. I mean, why they must throttle the signals down at Elland Road to stop people, using. I mean, I thought 5G was supposed to fix all of this stuff. They have you going out spending God knows how much on a 5G phone, and then you still ended up with signals like that. Terrible, isn't it? Such is life, chat. Such is life. I don't know. Right. Well, I think we've lost him, Stu. So if he comes back again, I don't know what's going on there. Let's try again. I think he's gone. Yeah, he has. He's gone. If he comes back again, Stu, just don't admit him until I run my little transition thing. I want to try something. I've just been playing around with something today. Right, so there we go. That's that. Hello, Gary. Yeah, of course, Willie. Hello. Good afternoon to you, or good morning to you. I think you're in the USA. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think that's okay. Sounds good where I am. Thank you very much, Willie. Yeah, I mean the audio from me should be on point, and Stu should be all right. Okay. Yeah. Sound good to me, Stu. Yeah. Okay to play around and look. Adam, only play when you are sure. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, Adam? Yeah. I don't know what happened there. I'm going to message Phil in a minute and just say, can you try that again, or get outside? But it looks like it's a cold bit of fog around. I think by the sound of it.
It's
Hello,
it's cold in Bradford. I tell you, it's freezing.
cold and signs that winter are on the way. Is on the way. Thank God for that. What score did Lee's dealer pick?
What score are you going for, Lee?
4-0 Leeds.
4-0 Leeds.
Jesus Christ, Lee!
One day that's
Wow.
going to come. He's had it once, but one day that will come off.
It will come in. Yeah, it will. I'm sure, Lee. Look, it's good to remain positive, folks, isn't it? Good morning, wonderful Stu. Wow. Stu and Hermione, Lee and Hermione are identical predictions this week. Hermione's gone 4-0. And I mean, if there's anybody who knows football, it's Hermione. And I think, if she's got 4-0 on it, Lee, I think you need to be getting a couple of quid on that if you can. At 4-1 from Adam Link. Never heard.
Can I just say something? Willie, you can get the game on LUTV for £10 in America. If you go on LUTV, you can buy the games for £10 a game, every game.
Yeah, I'm in Indonesia, Willie, believe it or not, and I get the games normally all right. And if the stream is really, really bad and they get a load of complaints, then they usually give it away for free. So you can't beat a bit of a freebie, can you, Stu? I think we had one free game out of them. I mean, I had a great stream, but a lot of people complained. I think it was Watford one, but I don't know. Never heard of their team. Not sure what that is. Harrott and Wills can be worth looking out for. Just a minute. Right, go ahead, Stu. Just run chat because I've got a couple of messages coming in.
Right, so where did you get to? Right, I've got where you are. I have to say Birmingham City will lose 3-0 on the bounce today. I hope so. I'm not a Wayne Rooney fan, Adam.
Right, I'm gonna go on. Carry on, Stu.
Right,
yeah.
Go for it.
Oh, you want me to go for it? Right, hang on a minute. Let's have a look. Right, chat. Here we go. Who is the two boys are down in the suites and all the rest of it. So there's no prizes for this. No, oh God, no. Something's disconnected. Might be my phone. Hopefully it's my phone. No prizes for this one, chat. But are you ready? Who is that? Who is that? Do you know who that is? It says Iric, I think. Is it? Hang on. He put a message. Stu, are you there? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Who is that? Come on, chat. If you think you know who it is.
Kasper Schmeichel, Adam's foot.
It looks like it could be Kasper Schmeichel, doesn't it? But I'm not so sure. I thought he might be a bit bigger than that. Let's have a look. Kasper Schmeichel. It could be Kasper Schmeichel. I'll just send him a message. Just a second.
Harriet and Miles can be worth looking for. I'll keep an eye on that. So that's number Wills is number 23, and Harriet is number 22. So 22 and 23.
What's this? Yeah,
The two players who are managed as Harriet and Wills can be worth looking out for.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna.
I love Darren Moore.
Yeah, I think he's a good player. Yeah, good coach.
Man,
Definitely
yeah,
good
I like
coach.
Him. It's because he didn't start the same team against Norwich, but Farke doesn't keep the same 11. Hey? Right.
I'll confirm who it is in a minute or two. I don't think it is. I'm wondering if it's a mate of his or not, but I don't think it is. I think it's Casper Schmeichel. But when it comes to guess the person, I'm terrible at that game, Stu. Are you? You know what I mean? When they slowly reveal it and you're like, who's that? Like if they had pop stars and stuff like that of today, I'd just be like, nah. I mean, apart from probably Taylor Swift, I think that's the only one I'd recognise. But
well, Chich, he did a thing where he gives you initials in,
yeah,
in different orders, and you had to guess what the player was.
All right. That's
really good.
That sounds like a good game. A good game. Well, yeah, I mean, you've got your Christmas special coming up, haven't you? I might have to do a bit of
I've got one with Titch, and a disabled one with Titch and Kieran, because that's a 10 o'clock show.
Yeah.
And then the normal one.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just glad that I've been poorly now rather than December.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's just hope you can keep fit, mate, and there's no problem.
I'm going to get my flu jab on next week, I think it is.
Yeah. I hope Daniel Farke will be having a sausage sandwich. How's the weather in Leeds? Well, Stu's not in Leeds, but he's close by.
Bit cloudy.
Okay, buddy. Bit grey, bit cloudy, a bit cold, I think.
Sorry,
they did have a fog warning out, I think, but I don't know. Does the missus like Leeds United? Is that a question for me, Adam? Because the answer is she doesn't have a choice. Hello, Jess. Good.
Hiya, Jess.
Good morning to you. Yeah, I mean, the little one, Grandma and Granddad have bought him a Leeds kit, an away kit. Of course, I can spill some beans later on. Casper Schmeichel. I mean, we're all pointing to Casper Schmeichel. I think it probably is. It looks like him, but I mean, he's aged, hasn't he? I mean, I always remember Casper Schmeichel. He's not, he's not going to be a spring chicken anymore, is he? He'll be. I bet he's in his 30s now, is he? Interesting fact, actually. I once got a corporate seat in West Stand, courtesy of a big company, and I ended up sat literally 2 rows behind Peter Schmeichel. I was like this, trying to get a view. Big fella, Peter Schmeichel, I'll tell you. Nice fella though. He was quite happy to talk to a few at Leeds fans. Alfinger Haaland, of course.
Could be connect.
Is it Al? It's not Alfie Haaland. I didn't think it'd be Alfie Haaland. I mean, I've seen Alfie. Alfie Haaland's a lot taller, surely. 3-1 Leeds. I'm going for. Great show, guys. Thank you, Jesse. We're always trying. I pay $10 a month and get half of the Leeds United matches now. I'm a bit of a budget, so £10 per game is it. I'll tell you what, Willie, it is tough. It blooming is, mate. I mean, especially when you have a 7-game month. When you have a 7-game month, it soon adds up, doesn't it?
Well, it works out roughly.
Answer is. You ready? You ready, chat? Here we go. I thought it was. Yeah. Now, Hermione. We should never discount Hermione. And the answer, Jess, if you're just joining us, it is. This is my brother on the left. The gentleman on the right is. Many of us thought it was Casper Schmeichel. We're obviously not very good at names and guessing and all that. But I mean, how the hell we got all that wrong? But I mean, maybe it's the hairstyle, chat, and the fact he stood there with a pint or a part drunken pint. It is indeed. Drum roll. Alfinger Haaland.
Shame his dad in. Shame his son in here, innit? We could have borrowed him for today.
Well, I mean, can you imagine being Alfinger Haaland and coming to a Leeds match? I mean, how many times is he going to get asked that? When's Erling signing for us then, Alfie?
Probably, I bet you a pound to a penny. If Leeds could afford him, he'd come. He would.
He wouldn't.
I have no doubts. He would if he was in Premier League. If we could afford his wages, he would come to Leeds. Trust me, he would. He's a Leeds fan, isn't he?
He's on like £500,000 a week, Stu.
He'd come. He would come to Leeds if we could afford out his wages.
That's madness, isn't it? Oh no, it's a local derby. Anything at Bandy, I said exactly the same. Bandy, I've got an email from you. I haven't read it yet, but I will read it. Maybe I'll get Stu to take over for a minute or two while I have a read. I don't know what it is, but obviously I'll let you know. Jess says it is foggy in Leeds. Yeah, apparently I was watching BBC earlier on. Dare I say that I sent you a... Yes! Bandy, you are a legend. Are you ready, folks? Are you ready? I love putting going through pre-match material. Bandy, folks, has got it. He has got his package this week. I mentioned it earlier on. I'm going to try and get that bad boy downloaded now. And there we go. And hopefully, you see, just in case there are any doubters in my channel or out like that. I mean, I try to, I try to be as genuine as possible, and as straightforward and forthright as possible. I don't know, is that going to open or not? Oh no, what's happened? Don't crash. What happened? Oh! It's gone. Oh no, this is awful. What's going on? Bruh. I need to press that button, don't I? The meme button. Just a minute while I get that.
Anybody would think me and you were related. Dude.
Why? Yeah, I can. Why is that? Because we're good at making a mess of it, squandering everything.
Yeah.
Flapping when things go wrong.
Pressing wrong buttons and all sorts.
I know. Where the hell has that gone? Oh, it's there. There we go, chat. Got it. Oh, bingo. Right, he's there. Are you ready? Bandy, do you mind if I show this or not? Are we good? Just say yes or no, Bandy. Are you ready? Drum roll. We need a drum roll. And it is. Bandy he's received, folks. He's received his shirt, and he's very, very. Just to let you know that he's got his shirt that he won last week. Was it the Norwich game we give that away? I think. Yeah. I mean, I
want show I want available on.
I know. Yeah. The show that you want available. So yeah. I know, lovely Bandy. Well done. I hope it fits you well, my friend, and I hope you have many good times wearing that shirt. And that's the winner of the giveaway, folks. So there we go. I like Kasper Schmeichel. Yeah, I liked him. Kasper Schmeichel. Stuart, read that for me while I get my teeth in.
Kasper cried and left you with the songs about his dad by Leeds fans.
Is that can't be true, can it? I thought that were a really good signing when we got him.
He didn't stick around though, did he?
No, he didn't. No.
Come on, man.
I don't know what the story was with him. And of course, I said we've got a full moon out. Sun's gone down now, chat, and nice, bright, clear evening. I expect fast flowers instead of... There's no pleasing some people, is there, Stuart? Don't doubt the wisdom of our man. Yes, good, there we go. Yeah, cannot believe nobody else knew. Well done, Bandy. Inky, yeah, get your name in next time, Inky. There's going to be one coming up in November, so there'll be oh god, here we go. We have got trouble now, folks. Bossman has just arrived back. He's been out with Mummy for the last hour, and I was hoping they'd be out for a lot longer, but he's back. So I expect we're going to get they have pitch invaders. We're going to have a stream invader very soon, I think, Stuart. You know who's just arrived, don't you?
Do you know something though, Gary? I seen your son behave better than Nonto sometimes. Honest.
He's a splendid little boy to be around, I can tell you. Right, let's get on with it then, chat. We've got a few minutes to kick off, about 5 minutes. So we'll just hammer through this very quickly and see how we get on. And we have Huddersfield Town stats. Generally speaking, they like putting the crosses in. They like the long balls, very similar to Stoke on average, but we expect that that's going to change over time. The more games that Darren Moore's in charge of. As you mentioned, some of you mentioned Wayne Rooney early on. Could be 3 losses on the bounce for him today, and I'll tell you what, he suffered some horrendous abuse while he was after the recent match from some of the Birmingham fans. There we go. Plymouth, they scored a goal against Plymouth, 0 against Leicester, 1 against Huddersfield, and then they went 3 games on the trot, scoring 2. Stoke, Rotherham, and West Brom in that mix. Coventry won. Ipswich won. Here we go. Birmingham won. 0 against Sheffield Wednesday. 2 against QPR. So I think Stu, we're going to be sure of a win. We're going to have to score more than 2, aren't we? Overall, he's having the right old tantrum in there. Shooting is about average, below average for chance creation. Build-ups, a little bit below average. Yeah, where are they in tables, Stu? Have you seen?
I can find out for you now, my friend.
Yeah, okay.
I can find out for you now.
Oh, I can tell you, league position 21st.
Oh, well,
according to this. So yeah, there we go, mate. It's there, look, isn't it? I mean, goodness me, how I didn't see that, I'll never know. Hermione mentioned 2 names earlier on. Stu, are you all right taking over, mate? Because there's a meltdown going on in the other room.
Yeah, you get yourself sorted, mate.
All right, mate.
I'll run chat for you, mate.
I'm so sorry. He's just going absolutely bonkers. I'm going to press the remove button. You're in control, mate. On you go.
No worries, mate. Thank you very much.
All right.
Right, so that's your stats. I'm gonna. Oh, I can't stop. Yeah, can I? Yeah, there we go. Right. So, hello, Darren. Hope you're doing well, mate. Leeds United plays in the tunnel. It's loud. Leeds fans are sitting loud and proud, as you would expect. Is that all right for you, Lee? Yeah. Got Lee with me. Hey, Darren. Bandy says, just getting on a flight to Dubai now. Yeah, wow. Hope you have a nice time, Bandy. Is it business or pleasure, mate? The South Yorkshire Derby tomorrow too. Millers versus Owls. Wow, yeah. Few derbies on, isn't there? Few derbies on. Safe journey, Bandy. Yeah, have a good trip, Bandy, mate. Have a good trip. Yeah, I tell you something. It's a full house this time. They're in a single seat. To be had is the Leeds. Come on, Leeds. Come on, boys.
So the deal is, what's gone on is the wife's put the playpen in front of the door because you see, some whoever wired this. I mean, they do things as cheaply as possible here. And what they've done is they've wired the LAN through the inside of the door frame, so I can't close my door. Right. That's number one. So I can't close the door properly. So to compensate, what my wife's done is put the playpen in front of the door, so he can't get anywhere near room. And that's what he's going at. That is what he's protesting about. The little boy is he's having a nuclear level meltdown.
Here they
because
come.
he can't get in. Are we on?
Yep, the place that look coming out of the tunnel, led by Pascal Strike. Come on, Leeds.
Well, I've just.
Are you on?
LUTV say that I need to buy a subscription. I've just bought it. We'll get sorted out in it. For God's sake.
No, sing it loud and proudly. Please. Lee standing out of his seat, singing loud and proud.
That's it. Go on, Lee, lad. Top vocals, Lee. Go for it, lad.
Leeds. Come on, Leeds. So back three of Somerville. Back four of Byram. Byram is on the left. Shackleton is on the right. Brilliant. You've got Striker Road on your centre backs. Ampado Kamara is your pivot. James, Somerville and Hero, and then Russ is at top.
The purchase hasn't gone through.
Oh, I'll be straight back after the game of Marnie. I love that. Have you got it sorted, Gary?
No, I haven't, mate. The purchase didn't go through, and I was on it earlier on, but I mean, I don't know if I got waylaid or distracted or what happened, but obviously I haven't
Honestly,
done it.
you with these bills, Gary, you know.
Eh?
You know, so first it's not paying your internet bill, and now it's not paying your ticket bill.
I'm a bit of a bandit. Stuart.
Go on, Farke.
Come on, Leeds. It's because I don't know if they're trying to make it too secure. Sometimes they make it so secure that I've tried. It's happened a couple of times before. It's like it doesn't authorise or whatever. I suppose I could always complain if. What is going on here?
Oh, they're swapping to Huddersfield won't toss. Leeds are kicking to Revis standing first half rather than second.
Yeah. I have confirmed it already, but they've not taken it for some reason. I'm going to end up getting billed twice for this match, I can tell you. That's it. Now it says you may continue. Alright, continue.
Got timer, let me give me timer ready for you. Leeds are going to kick off. Rutte stood there in his all white shorts, white t-shirt, white socks. Lovely. Are we going to do a knee? Are we going down on knee again, or are we just going to get on with it?
Hopefully, just get on with it. I think.
We're away, guys. We're away. Come on, Leeds. As Charlie says, deploy the boys. Deploy the boys. Come on, Leeds. Strikes in possession, coming forward to halfway line.
There's a problem somewhere with payment, and I think it's them because the app that I use has authorised it, and then the Leeds thing isn't working. Oh, you already have an active subscription. Well, there you go then. So if I have an active subscription, why is it not working? Watch live. Come on.
Well, landed already. Some pilot flying the plane. That's Adam. Adam's flying his plane.
Adam?
Yeah, Adam told me once upon a time that he was going to take flying lessons.
Come on, Leeds. I'm going to have to refresh this.
Right, so anyway, you aren't missing a lot. Rodden's on ball. We're playing with a high line. We're playing with a high back line against Huddersfield this time.
Right.
Rodden.
Bit of a press on then, eh?
Out to strike. They aren't pressing us. They aren't pressing nowhere near like what Stoke did to us.
Yeah.
It's a Huddersfield. It's a Huddersfield throwing halfway inside their own half. Have you got it? Man, Bandy says, Bandy Fanolski Elland, does it take to fly a plane to Dubai then these days? About 15 seconds? Inky's laughing his head off. 10 seconds, Bandy. 10 seconds, Inky, Bandy says. Right, finally here, so that they can start now. 3-0 Leeds. Hello, Claire, love. I hope you're right, my love. I hope you're right. Hey, Claire. I'm up to date with chat for you as well, Gary.
Right, go ahead, mate. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what's going on. I'm having real problems getting this match on.
Nichols takes a goal kick, goes long, out for a throw into Leeds, is it? No? Yeah. Shackleton's going to set this throw in on the right hand side. Halfway in Leeds half. What a ball by Rucci here to Somerville. Somerville's got a bit of space here, guys.
I think I've solved it. It only works on one card. You've got to register just one card, and then I think that should work. And it's not normally the card that I pay from, so it's like it's all the security in it.
Is it all security, Gary?
It's a nightmare, Stu, isn't it? You've got to go on and like put in passwords, PIN numbers, Christ knows what.
And James has won a free kick just inside Huddersfield half. They strike out to Byram. Byram infield to Ampadu to Rodon. Rodon's looking, passes it back to strike. Both our centre backs are practically playing on halfway line.
That's it, done. Right, that's it. We're good. I think we're all right now. He's come up with a load of thank you messages, so it looks like they've taken a payment. Thank Christ for that.
Good man.
I thought I'd done it, but there we go.
Shackleton to Ampadu to Kamara. Kamara goes back to Rodon. Rodon plays it out to Strike, who's come over halfway line. Byron down the line to Kamara. Kamara's making some really good runs and moves in it so far. Somerville, great cross. Oh, Dan James. Nobody would hear him in his control. He had no pressure on him. Should have controlled that better.
Yeah. Dan James just couldn't control it. Just didn't have the legs to get to it, did he? I think it caught him under his boot. Stu were just a second or two out, actually, as well. So we're quite good.
My clock's bang on.
Bang on, same here. Are you on Sky for this then, Stuart?
No, it's not on Sky. I've had to watch it. I've had to listen to it on radio.
All right, yeah.
I've had to listen to it on radio, Gary.
Yeah. Listening on radio is always a good thing, chat. But Stu's got a very good imagination.
Yeah, I can picture because the commentary is so good. You can picture where everyone is on pitch.
Brinlaw, Tony Dorigo, is it? Radio Leeds.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Of course, we could talk more about that off air. I think Stu's been running chat for me, so sorry about that, folks. I had a problem getting it all.
Cross comes in. Oh, Huddersfield. Oh, well done, well defended. Strike left. Well done, Strike.
Yeah, Pascal did well there, guys. Nice bit of just ushered away the striker.
I were a bit concerned with Pascal at the beginning of season half because I thought, we've been playing when he played left back all that time last season, it was going to affect his confidence, but he seems to be gaining any confidence game by game. Meslier, well done, Meslier.
Yeah.
Huddersfield aren't putting our back line under any pressure whatsoever at the moment. No press at all
Yeah.
for Huddersfield, which is good for Leeds, really.
They're dropping off a little bit. Kamara going down the left-hand side. Just a little ball inside to Ampadu. On to Rodon. Rodon forward into Dan James. Yeah, good control from Dan James.
That were better, wasn't it? That was much better.
Jorginho Rutter into Kamara.
I'm going to have to start calling him Jorginho because it sounds like all the commentators call him Jorginho now.
That's it, yeah.
It took me ages to learn how to say Rutter.
Oh.
Huddersfield. That was
Bergson. Yeah, a little bit of trickery against Pascal Strout.
He sat Pascal down on his backside, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Then he had a little shot with his left foot, but it was he dragged it wide. 0-0 Chelsea Brentford at the minute, chat. So that game's underway, and of course we'll try and keep you up to date with whatever's going on. If you have any updates, chat, you want to put them in.
Sheffield, Southampton kick off the same time as us, don't they? Yeah. In Championship.
So, yeah. Oh, Jerry Shackleton.
Great tackle by Shackleton. Brilliant.
God, I've lost the camera signal. What else can go wrong today? Is Lee? Where's Lee? I want Lee to have a laugh.
Lee's in with me. This camera's gone off again, Lee. Yeah, he needs to know that pay his bills, doesn't he, Lee? That's why he's got his missus with him, because if it weren't for his missus, he wouldn't know his bottom from his elbow.
I hardly know that anyway.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I saw my bottom. I can't, I can't remember the last time I saw it.
Dan James crosses it in. There's nobody there. There's a skewed kick from one of Huddersfield defenders, but it goes all the way across the 18-yard box. It's not a good clearance from Huddersfield, and it's a free kick conceded by Edwards. And is it Chris Somerville that's down, guys?
Yeah, that would. It wasn't a malice tackle, but it was from behind. He shouldn't do that.
Just clipped him up back at ankles, I think.
A man, it says, I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning, thought, gosh, what am I doing up at this time? And I should be still eating. Made coffee and toast. The first thing I saw was Stu's dream about time. That's bizarre. See, time's an important word, Amani. Time is an absolutely important word.
Yeah, absolutely. 70% possession Leeds, 30% Huddersfield in the first 10 minutes. One shot from Leeds, 0 on target. Again, and it's Chris Somerville.
And it goes.
Whips one in from the left-hand side.
Oh,
it's Joel Perreault, but it's offside, I think. It is. He's offside.
Oh.
Nice step up from the Huddersfield back line, that. Oh. Yeah.
Well, you see, we don't see good angles, do we?
No, we don't.
See.
He probably is. He is off, I think. He's off. Just wrong side.
Southampton are winning 1-0 against Birmingham.
A lot of noise coming from Elland Road this afternoon, as you'd expect.
Jesse,
the faithful. the faithful are well up for this game.
Belly scored on 9th minute, and then puts
Awesome.
Southampton above us.
Yeah. Don't worry too much yet.
Really good play by Somerville.
Nice play from Chris Somerville. Runs round the back of the defender. And he's into the penalty area, Chris Somerville, and he's been a bit greedy. He's claiming handball, but the ref has given a corner ball. And
I tell you something though, that one going on target anyway, were it? Let's be honest.
Nah. And there were options on for him, but he went for the glory shot and for the worldly shot. Tried to just get a bit of whip on it, but there wasn't enough. Bit of bend on it, and there might have been a contact as that ball has gone out for the corner ball.
Somerville's got to take the corner.
You could tell by the player's reaction, but anyway, corner's on.
He got the first touch, but we
Somerville,
don't
Byron. Oh,
he got the first flick on as well. It was a beautiful flick on.
all Leeds at the moment in this first half. Chat, lot going on, and
A lot better than the Stoke performance.
100-mile-an-hour start as we kind of expected. Yeah, sorry, you've seen those.
Players have definitely had Duracell batteries for breakfast today. We are lightning. It's a lot better start than what it was against Southampton, Stoke, innit, Amani, love? A lot better.
Oh, Jorginho picks up the ball as a free kick conceded against Sam Byram, and one of the Town players was down. Yeah, I think. I mean, they're banging on about the handball. It's not really. You know, it's kind of been it.
You'd be annoyed if it were given against you. Let's put it that way.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, you know.
This is why I don't like the commentary on LUTV, because it is all biased. It is all Leeds bias. It is.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be nice if they had a neutral commentary box.
Yeah.
Go on, Jorginho.
Byram into Jorginho, breaks into the 18-yard box on the left-hand side, tries a shot, but he's blocked by one of the backtracking defenders, and that was I think it was Hellick that did it, and he managed to block that shot from Jorginho.
It's all Leeds. It's all Leeds, guys.
It's all Leeds. And I think the instruction must be go out and get the first goal as quick as you can, because I mean they've started much better than they did against Stoke, against Southampton, and they are in total control of this game. But obviously we don't expect that to happen for the entire 90 minutes. But you know, Huddersfield still you can't think that they're gonna, if the pickers off on break. It's happened in the past. And it's likely to happen here if we're not careful and we're not positioning people in the back line properly, Stu, I think.
We've got to stay focused at all times, haven't we?
Yeah.
I think all 11 players have got to be at it for us to get a win.
Yeah.
They've all got to be at it. We can't afford to carry passengers.
No, definitely not. 15 minutes on the clock, chat, as we go. And
Wrong so far. None of Leeds players have put a foot wrong.
All Leeds. Maybe they're going to start being a bit more patient now with the build-up after the little storm that they've started with, Ampadu.
I watched West Yorkshire Sport podcast. Big up to Jay and Brownie on there, and Brownie said something, you know, and it made me think. Brownie says how Leeds play is similar to how Jesse Marsh played. This is what Brownie said. And I thought, well, hang on a minute, we're a lot more attacking. But he used that word yesterday in his press conference. We exhaust the opponent. That's what Jesse Marsh did as well.
Yeah. Well, Bielsa did the same thing. I mean, the thing with Bielsa was it was peak performance, peak fitness.
Yeah.
And everything else. But the difference with Farke and Marsh is, we can forget the two in between us, because I mean that was just a hanging on survival job, wasn't it? It was that we seemed to have more shape, more structure, whereas with Jesse Marsh it was when the opponent gets the ball, everybody goes running after the ball, and there was no structure to it.
What were you playing at there?
Whereas, that was bad from Ilian.
He got closed down. He thinks he's got all time at well. Wow, we were lucky boy, Mr. There.
Lucky to get a goal kick there, and that just shows. We talk about complacency. He's got a goal kick out of that on another day. It could be a corner, and
who said it?
Bit of a wake up call for Melier.
He's second from bottom in the goalkeeper stats. That's what somebody said. He's second from bottom in league.
We're in terms of shots conceded, we're one of the top performing teams in that we've had a lot of shots against us. And that means that defensively we've done all right. We've had these clean sheets, partly because of him. He's going to be one of the top performing keepers. I'll get you some stats. Oh, we could have a look at stats at that on half time if you want, Stu. Jorginho Rutte breaking through. It's broken out to Chris Somerville. He's about to shoot, but it's just cut out.
Great defending by
Edwards, and it's a lovely little interception from Edwards' point of view, because Chris Somerville, if he gets that under control, it's in the back of the net. And he just nicked it off Cree's toes as he's about to shoot. Chris Somerville now taking a corner ball from this near side. It's the west stand. Whips it up over it's deep into the back post. And there's a shot from Dan James, but it's hit Rutte on the way through and deflected out. But then there's a call for offside. And it's all a bit crazy, chat, isn't it? I think all a bit crazy. We're going to get back into chat in a moment or two.
I've just given Lee my phone because he's the technology guy, and he's going to get me some stats up during game. You know how many shots we've had.
Oh, is he?
Thanks, Lee.
Perfect. Thanks, Lee.
We've had four shots in total so far. How many on target, Lee? None. We've had none on target.
Jess, come on, Leeds. Bellis 9 minutes. I think we passed that bit out. That puts Southampton. So Southampton played today. Players have definitely had we've run those already in chat. So we'll just knock those off now, and that puts us. I think you're already up to date on that, aren't you, Stu? So yeah, of course we've got Lee. I think I'm going to use a Brendan Rodgers word about Lee. You know that Lee lad over at the disabled team? He's a technician.
He is. He's my stat man. He's my researcher, my stat man. The right-hand man.
Chris Somerville is breaking forward. There's a little ball over the top, and Chris got it. It's into Dan James on the right side, and it's Dan James!
Getting! Well done, James. Come on!
What a break forward that was. Huddersfield they've come out of the little rabbit hole, and Leeds have hit him on the counter attack, and it's been a little ball over the top. Chris Somerville manages to get it over into Dan James on the far side.
Watch this ball by Rutte. Look at that.
It's Jorginho Rutte into Chris Somerville. Jorginho Rutte yet again, another lovely ball, and Chris Somerville takes the yardage.
Well done,
plays it square into Dan James. Dan James has got plenty of time. Two defenders are going to take him on, but by the time they know what's going on, it's in the back of the net.
Really good team goal.
The Terriers are 1-0 down. Is it the Terriers, isn't it?
Yeah,
yes.
Well, dog lovers.
Get in.
Whatever you want to call them. I don't know what you call them.
The dog botherers. Always makes me laugh, that.
I was going to, what we're going to do, but I didn't have time. If Huddersfield scored, I was going to have a dog walking along ground and with one on it.
Yeah. Come on, Leeds. Leeds having a sing-song in the background, and Leeds have picked up the ball again. It's
crossed it. He's looking
lovely
for
ball
Somerville.
into Dan James. He's looking for Somerville in the box, but Somerville can't get to it.
Shoot Somerville. Lucky.
Somerville, was that Jaden Anthony? It was Jaden Anthony who got that, wasn't it? Yeah, might be. Huddersfield play a long ball up the top, but Shackleton's on it, and he's lost it as Jamie Shackleton, but the Leeds are clearing offside.
It's hurt himself.
That was lucky.
What a tackle.
What a tackle that is. And it's Bergzorg and against Shackleton. And Shackleton's the only man, the shortest man there in the back four. And Roden's looking around, and Roden needs to be over there. He's made a crucial tackle, Joe Roden there.
Well done, Joe Roden.
But Shackleton's taken a hit. We're in a bit of trouble here. I think if Shackleton didn't get up, Roden might have done himself as well. He's limping around a little bit. Referee's talking to the players and talking to Ilyan Melier, and I think they've given a drop ball?
Yeah.
He's given a drop ball. I mean, I don't know how that's a drop ball, but anyway. Probably because there's about 3 injuries in that 1 second passage of play. Referee doesn't really know what to do about it.
Yes, they know the rules.
Get in, love it. Bergzorg, 2-0 to the Saints. I think. I didn't know that Saints were playing, but it wasn't listed on Beeb. Southampton 2-up. I'll just run some chat, Stu. Dan James, yes. Dan James, Alcaraz. Manchester City playing then today?
Tomorrow in it against Man United.
Tomorrow, Man United. I already said that. I should know that. But I mean, my mind is fried today, to be honest with you. Leeds playing well today.
Yeah,
yes, Adam, we're still third. Don't worry about league standings just yet, Adam. It's too early for that. Farke's right. Just keep going game by game. Keep trying to win. That's the main thing. Let everybody else worry about themselves. That's all we've got to do. A nice little dummy by the referee. And there's a miss there, and that's a crunching tackle from the Huddersfield Town player.
That should have been a red.
2-footer, is it? And it's Hogg. And we're going to get a replay of that. It's both. Ooh.
That's shocking, mate. That's a scissor tackle.
It's right under the ref's nose. He's not obstructed. And I think Hogg, has he got a yellow for that? Or
yeah, he's got a yellow. I thought he should have been a red.
Yeah, Pascal Strauch is not happy about it. He's talking with the ref. And that was a real cruncher of a challenge. And it is Hogg. He's got a yellow card for that.
Should have been a red though, Gary, shouldn't it?
Well, I mean, he's not made. Has he made any? He's got the leading foot's up the trailing foot, and they both go straight through on either side. It's Ampadu, isn't it? And he's got up a little bit easy there. I don't know. Ref's not happy about that. I don't know if ref thinks that there's a bit of feigning going on.
That was dirty by Hogg.
Yeah, it wasn't a good challenge at all. He was certainly out of control. He wasn't controlling. You've seen red cards given for those, Stu. I think that's fair to say. It could have been a red.
If that were in Premier League, it would definitely be looked.
Premier League, it's probably a red. Is that? I think, yeah. Because the studs are up.
Yeah.
Now, when your studs are up and you're flying in like that, whether you hit the player or not, and I mean, anyway, ball's whipped in, and now played back, I think, by Kamara. It's all the way to Shackleton, who plays it back to Melier. Leeds build again from the back. Ilyan Melier out to Pascal Strauch.
Why aren't we letting Mampadu back on pitch?
Don't know.
if the ball's in area where he's from. Now they should let him on.
Yeah.
Pathetic, that.
Ethan Ampadu's just on the left-hand side at the minute in an advanced role. Kamara. Ampadu again. Back to Pascal Strout. Strout back to Ilian. Out to Shackleton. Shackleton makes some yardage up. Just stops on the ball and has a look for a pass, but there's nothing on. Takes his time, plays it square into Pascal Strout. Strout going forward.
I tell you something, right? I don't care what Tottenham fans say about Joe Rodon. He's been brilliant for us.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I mean, I'd love to have him. I'd love to buy him.
Oh, that's a lovely ball again. Pirro's offside, I think. Dan James.
Yeah, I've been given no. He's still referee's kept his flag down.
Out to Shackleton. Shackleton in advanced position. Kamara. Ampadu. It's to Shackleton. Dan James whips it in, and Jorginho Rutte steps over it, and he's looking for Pirro behind him, but it's cut out by the Huddersfield defender. The Leeds have got possession back again. Head to Sam Byram. It's on the left-hand side, right near the corner flag. Byram takes on his man, runs into the 6-yard box, and it's whipped in. Oh! And I think it's Joe Pirro, is it? Stu, who's that ball landed at and didn't really do very much with it.
Okay.
And Elland Road is on fire, mate. I'll tell you, the atmosphere is unbelievable. I bet it's a right day to be out there today. Lovely ball across to Shackleton. Gamma. Leeds get the ball back.
Oh, okay.
Shackleton.
James is playing really well.
Dan James, that was lovely. He should have just... Why didn't he go to penalty spot, Dan James? Oh, dear. Anyway, Leeds are still 1-0 up. Huddersfield are still floundering behind us. And it's all Leeds this first half. It's got to be... You can only say it's a delightful performance at the moment, Stu. I thought it'd be a bit closer than what it is. Alcaraz, still third, yeah. There's something else in the chat. Norman Hunter would have been proud of doing that. Yeah, he would, yeah. Yeah, I think the difference is he wouldn't have got up if Norman Hunter had been doing that kind of thing. And it's Jules Pirro. I think he just caught a bit. He were flat-footed, wasn't he, Jules Pirro, when it came to him?
You know, it's a free kick to Leeds. Do you know when they say, Gary, that you shouldn't miss your life away?
Yeah.
I just wished I were born in 60s so I could have saw the Dom Revy football. I wouldn't have minded wishing my life away. So if I could have gone back to that time, honestly.
Yeah. I'd love to have been born in. I'd love to be born in 50s, and then I could have enjoyed the 60s, Stu.
Well, if I were born in, I don't know. I don't know how old lovely Amani is. She only looks 21. But if I were born in the 60s in the same estate as Amani, Amani would be getting me into some right trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that could be true, Stu. Pascal Strout,
which I don't think she was. I think she, like I said, she looks about 21.
Out to Byron, Ampadu, middle of the park, into Kamara. Kamara into Joe Pirou. Somerville, and it's Leeds United 2-0. It's Chris Somerville. It's a lovely little jink and a turn, and he catches the goalkeeper flat-footed and rolls it underneath the goalkeeper's body as he makes a little dive, and Nichols doesn't see it coming. By the time he sees it's in the back of the net, and I feel sorry for the Huddersfield goalkeeper. That is an absolute shocker of a goal to concede for his point of view. I mean, Somerville might have hit it harder than we realised, but he looks flat-footed to me. lovely little dummy in a fair with Cree Somerville. Gone through a couple of pairs of legs. By the time he sees it, it's
I love that
tripping
jig.
It's probably hit it harder than we think, I think. And oh god, Wilfred Nonto is on the pitch and he's going to get a yellow card for that because he's a substitute, Stu.
I looked at the little jiggy though.
And Cree Somerville, is it? Yeah. I think Wilfred Nonto's going to get by rights. He should get a yellow card for that
He's got away with it, I think, thankfully.
because he came on pitch. He can't. I mean, someone's going to have to rein him in for that. Referee sees it. It's trouble. Cree Somerville and Huddersfield Town. I think you could be. There's a few people jumping up and down at home because their score predictions are on, Stu.
Yeah, Lee said 4-0 and Marley said 4-0.
Did I tell you what my score prediction was, Stu?
Well,
And Dan James is racing down the right-hand side. Stu's ahead of me in time. Whipped in by Dan James into Cree Somerville, but he's bounced up off his chest. He can't bring it down quick enough.
How am I ahead of you? It's just
Yeah, you are. You are a second or two ahead of me
You can't force it on out, can you?
because you celebrated the goal before I knew it had gone in. That's how I know. Don't worry about it, mate. It's all right. Lee's laughing his head off.
Yeah, he is. Lee's getting excited. Lee's rubbing his hands together.
It's a better watch-along stream today, isn't it, Lee?
Yeah.
Better than that we saw middle of the week. Ampadu, lovely through ball into Joe Perot, but he can't control it. Huddersfield just trying to counter now. Leeds are they dropping off a little bit here? Let's not be complacent, Leeds. Let's not allow them back into this match. A clean sheet is a must, I think, in this match. Jorginho Rutter into Cree Somerville. Somerville over the halfway line. Accompanied with Dan James and Joe Perot. Dan James, and it's Dan James 3-0. Oh, some of that.
That's better. This is more like it.
And Huddersfield are falling apart at Elland Road.
Let me change my score. Do you know something? We should have said 4-0 by half time.
Just watch Dan James. The speed. They just can't. They're just nobody to get near it. You're not. If you're not on his toes, you've had it. And he's coming for a lot of criticism this year, Dan James, and he's filling his boots today against Huddersfield Town and kicking that criticism into touch. Good on you, Dan lad. Well done.
Yeah, I've always spoke well about Dan James. I think he's brilliant. It's more than just a speed merchant, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, he's the people have come for him. Some videos I've watched and streams. He's had a lot of critique. I won't say it's perfect, and final ball is a little bit dubious sometimes, but his assists, his numbers, and his assists are amongst the best in the league, and now he's starting to convert for us, Stu. And for other teams, that's going to be worrying.
There's going to be a lot of happy Leeds United fans at half time.
Yeah, I think Claire's here. She's happy. Yes. Fantastic. That's what we like. Who said the other day that Dan James was having a bad season? This is exactly what I mean, Kit. Honestly, I don't know what planet some people are on, but I mean, I've seen some really negative things about Dan James being tweeted and said on video, but those people who if you criticise someone and you think you're wrong, or you turned out and you're wrong, come out and admit it, you're wrong. Do hold your hand up and say you're wrong. But I bet people won't.
I think what it is, Gary, YouTube content creators, they're frightened of saying that they're wrong because they're frightened of losing certain subscriptions. but they wouldn't.
Yeah.
They'd probably gain more subscribers by being honest and by admitting when they're in wrong.
Putting your hand up, yeah, absolutely. Oh, and there's a little foul there.
Thomas is going to get booked.
Thomas on Sam Byram, and the referee's calling him over for a little chit chat, a quiet word, and a yellow card. And I forgot to tell you it was my birthday yesterday, didn't I, Stu?
Oh, happy birthday, Gary, mate!
Oh, yes, the perfect weekend. This is why I was worried about this game, Stu, because I thought if Leeds lose today or there's a draw, it's going to ruin my weekend. And finally, Claire S says it's 6-0 by the end, is this? On the laws of averages, 3 in each half. You better hope that we don't score another before half time, Claire, because looks to be like we could slice Huddersfield Town off at any time, and we have a Pirot into Dan James, and Pirot can't get the return ball. I said 3-0 each half. Poetry in motion, it's beautiful to watch. And there's an offside, but it's not given, and Leeds were clear of the offside, but thankfully there's nobody up there with Bergzorg, and Luckily for Leeds, they reorganise, get back just in time, and Huddersfield don't capitalise on the chance. What a chance that was, Claire. Happy birthday. Thank you, Inky. Thank you very much. You don't look, I feel about 70 sometimes when I'm commentating, when we're doing these watch-alongs. Not today, though. I feel like I'm 21. Ball rolls through to Liam Millier, pumps it up the pitch, just over the halfway line. There's nobody there. It gets turned over to Huddersfield. Square ball over.
I'll be honest with you, mate.
Yeah.
Huddersfield Town are worse than what I actually thought they were going to be. I thought they were going to at least give us a bit of a game, Gary.
Yeah.
Make a bit of a fight of it, but we when we're in possession, they don't want to come anywhere near us.
No. I mean, I think the thing is, Stu, is even during a game, you're 3-0 up, fair enough. But until whistle's over, you just keep doing what you're doing. There's no point in sitting back and defending, and Dan James is brought back, and the referee's seen that, and there's a yellow card. And I think
diarrhea. I'm not going to say diarrhea, but diarrhea.
And Leeds have got a free kick. So yeah, thank you very much. We had a very nice day. I went to work, and then work said, "Oh yeah, by the way, we need to do a blood test on Saturday morning." So I've been into work this morning, 4 hours messing around waiting for a blood test. They want us to. We have mandatory blood testing here for especially expats. But the school have decided that we should all have an HIV and the hep. Here we go. Jorginho Rutte into Somerville, and he should have buried that. And Dan James on the hat trick, and he just blazes it over the bar. Oh, what a chance that was! Huddersfield don't know what's hit him, but hepatitis B, Stu. And HIV. So right. There was a slip up at the back there for Huddersfield, and Dan James going for glory. I don't blame him. He's on an hat trick, mate. Do you? I don't blame him for lashing at that one.
No, but Routier, the play by Routier, he looks better and better every game back as he plays. He's going to be watched by a fair few Premier League clubs. Routier.
I'd love to be a fly on wall to see what Victor Orta's got to say about Rutte at the minute, wouldn't you?
Well, you could say, well, that's it when he bought him.
Yeah. Well, we all did. So here's an admission of guilt. We all criticised. I criticised Orta for buying him, and it's now starting to turn out that we were all wrong. And I don't think there were many people who were right about. There's a ball whipped in for Huddersfield Town, straight at Pascal Strout into Cree Somerville. Little wake up call for Leeds United. This game isn't over.
Didn't turn his back, which were good to see.
Yeah. Back to Nichols. Roden. Punted out. And Huddersfield have the ball again. Leeds just dropping off a bit here. Ampadu should have really gone out to close that ball out, but they hadn't done. Diarra clips one into the penalty area. Sam Byram underneath it, pumps it in the air and onto the halfway line. Back to Huddersfield Town, though, down this right-hand side. It crossed in, and
we need to just stay focused. Stay focused.
Leeds starting to. Is it dropping off the pace? Is it concentration? And if we're likely to concede a goal, Stu, statistically, it's usually at the end of the first or second half. We're very good at conceding goals at those times, and here we are, 42 and a half minutes. And Huddersfield are pressuring Leeds here.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Oh, and it's whipped across. Goodness me.
Luckily, Huddersfield
James has cleared it out. Ethan Ampadu leads here to just get the foot on the ball to start controlling the play again. And that's a bad little triangular move from Leeds. And there's a foul by Hogg. And the referee says he's going to talk to him in a minute. He's gone over to talk to Ethan Ampadu. Check on his well-being, but Hogg's walked away from it. Yeah, he's on a yellow card already. He could be on his way off here. Referee's just taking a moment to think about it and talk with linesmen, I think. He's gone to ground and kind of like scissor chopped Ampadu over, but I think he's not going to get another one of them and stay on pitch, Stu, I don't think. I think he's probably had a bit of a warning from referee. Ilya Melier comes out, 40 odd yards out, and he plays a little ball into Pascal Strout. Pascal out to this left hand side. Sam Byram, halfway line to Cree Somerville. Jorginho Rutte, but Somerville was pushed off the pitch, and they're trying to 1-2 there with Jorginho, but Somerville was pushed off the pitch. Nice. The speed of Jorginho Rutte there was fantastic. He has got some. I tell you what, Stu, he's a lot faster than people give him credit for. A lot faster than he looks.
Byram,
little throw in. And Rutte's got whacked in the back of the calf there. But Jorginho Rutte's onside. Crosses it in, and he's into Perrault. Perrault, edge of the 18-yard box. But he's closed down. Kamara.
Perrault's got to get on the Scottish sheet today. He has to. Kamara.
Into Perrault. Edge of the 18-yard box. Ethan Ampadu wallops one. It's over in 45 minutes on the clock, folks. Fantastic.
Perrault's got a score today, Gary, hasn't he? You won't think he'd get a 5 minutes injury time.
Inky. I know, yeah. Mad that, isn't it? 5 minutes. Bit of a strange one. When we click, we're a cut above today. Is that all right? Hermione says, yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with that. But you can't be... I think my point is it's that word, innit? Complacency, innit, Stu? That you can't just walk into games and expect that it's going to be an easy afternoon. You know, if you come out and you beat someone 6-0, it's because you've deserved it. Not because the other team has let you have it. I think that's my point. It's every goal, every point is a hard fought point in this league, and I don't think we should forget that. But we've had a blip with Stoke. Let's see that. Let's hope that we don't see one of those for a little while. We can start putting a real long streak of wins together. As Huddersfield Town start coming forward, and this is dangerous for Leeds United. But it's Ethan Ampadu over there to save the day off the attacking player. And Jorginho Rutte is causing Huddersfield Town an absolute nightmare. They'll be. I think when you think of Halloween, Huddersfield Town are thinking of Jorginho Rutte, Stuart, not pumpkins. It's a horror show.
They'll be glad that they only play us twice a season, I tell you.
Yeah.
I don't think they could cope with a 3 games to be able to play them 3 times a season.
Oh, no.
They'd surrender 3rd game, definitely.
Yeah.
They might surrender Huddersfield game yet. We don't. They might just give us points now.
Is it still called the McAlpine? I mean, back in the day it was called McAlpine, wasn't it? But I don't know if it's called that. What it's called these days. Oh God, here we go. Little man's in the other room. He's shouting for me.
God.
I don't know if you can't hear that, can you?
No,
you can't hear a little bit in the background, can you?
I can now.
It's going nuts. It's like having Tasmanian devil in apartment, honestly. Yeah, that's how I can describe it. Having my 18-month-old in there, but anyway, Leeds just knocking it about comfortably, just retaining possession. Huddersfield standing up. Leeds get to half time. Not concede. Do not concede. Do not switch off. Do not concede.
It's away. It's Rutte.
Jorginho Rutte into Samara, and Jorginho Rutte is bursting into the 18-yard box, and it's into Chris Somerville. Somerville, little twist of the turn, and he's into the bottom corner. It's 4-0. Absolutely smashing them. This is going to be a good day, folks.
Rutte is fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. Jorginho Rutte, they've just got no answer for him. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere, Jorginho. Absolutely brilliant from Rutte. A nice little bit of skill between, I think it's Pirot and Somerville in the 18-yard box. Chris Somerville just gets hold of it and just rolls it in the bottom right-hand corner as we're looking with his left foot. And that keeper, goodness me. There's got to be... when Huddersfield have had finished today, they're going to have an inquiry over him, because I'll tell you what, that dive, to me, looked a bit suspect. And I think a couple of the other goals looked a little bit suspect as well from the goalkeeper. I'm not so sure. You tell me, chat. Any suspicion on that goalkeeper? Do you think he's been... you think he's having a few quid on this game or what? Such is football. Oh,
Lee,
God.
was about to revise your score prediction. You said 4-0. I think it's going to be a few more than that.
It could be a few more than that, Lee, by the end of today. And Chris Somerville's got the ball and he's running up and into Joe Pirot. Pirot picks up the ball again. Oh, Jorginho Rutte picks up the ball again. Into Dan James for the hat-trick, and he's just dragged it wide.
Half-time.
He loses his composure there, Dan James. Dan James is... Leeds is the chant from Elland Road. Stuart, what do you say about that?
Brilliant first half, mate. Best first half of football this season.
Flawless performance so far, and Huddersfield, I think, will want to get on the bus and go home.
Absolutely dominant. That's what we want.
And if they come out I mean, Darren Moore, I feel a bit sorry for him. But this Huddersfield outside, when we talk about looking off the pace, this lot just don't even look like they're at the races at all. They don't look fired up for it. Local derby, expect that they're going to come and put up a bit of an effort and give us a game, go toe to toe, stop us from playing. And they're not doing that at all, are they, Stu? They're sitting off, they're sitting back, trying to soak up the pressure. It's not worked for them at all. And have they paid us too much respect, Stu?
Well, they didn't even. They hadn't pressed us once, not once. As
No.
back four when we've had the ball in back four, we've been able to play it out. We haven't been put under any pressure. Huddersfield just not turned up. It's as simple as that. This is we are a class above, which we are.
Yeah. 68% possession for Leeds, 32% for Huddersfield. Leeds 15 shots, chat, 5 on target, which is about that's about 33% shots on target, shots ratio. Still not great. I mean, it's 4-0 up. Everybody's thinking, yay, but it could be 7-8-0 by half time. Could this? The amount of chances that we've had, you start getting a few more on target, and this keeper's so suspect. Shots on target for Huddersfield. I mean, I complain about us with our shots on target versus shots. They've had 3 shots, 0 on target. They've also had 0 corners throughout that half. Committed 9 fouls versus Leeds' 1 foul, and it is a complete domination, total domination from Leeds United, total football, and it's the kind of stuff that you just wish you were down at Elland Road and able to see, because the atmosphere down there is absolutely electric, and the football is just out of this world. It's honestly, it is the best performance by a country mile that we've seen from Leeds so far. Dan James on the money, Chris Somerville on the money, Rutte causing problems wherever he's going, Perrault just in there linking the play up, being a nuisance. Huddersfield don't look like anything going forward at all, and I see that's let's hope that could continue in the second half. That it would be absolutely amazing. Stu, I don't know, what are your targets for the second half?
Well, on that performance, the targets are push for as many goals as you can get, because be ruthless. That's what my target is. I want to see Leeds be ruthless and take punch at sword, get 6 or 7 or 8. Definitely. Why not? Don't show them any mercy. Definitely not. I won't feel sorry for them. No. I don't want to see us. I don't want to see us levels drop neither, Gary.
No.
Don't want to see his levels dropping, and Ruttier. This is my point with Ruttier. How many goals has he created?
He's out there as the leading big chance creator across all 4 divisions in England. Forward.
Surely God, he'd be better played behind Perrault, being the creator.
But he's all over the pitch, Stu. I mean, when if we get to an analysis moment and we can see a heat map, you're going to see that he's popping up all over the pitch. And he's not just a number 9. He's a bit of an everything man at the minute, because I mean, he's deep. He's been in defending. He's mucking out in midfield. And when we don't have the ball, we look so dangerous that we are a constant threat throughout this game. And anytime Leeds get the ball, if they switch off or they make any kind of mistake, they're getting punished. And that's, they must be going in absolutely bouncing the Leeds players, for half time. I won't say Farke is. I think he'll try and keep a lid on it, try and get them calmed down, get them focused, get them ready for the second half. It's been an absolute joy to watch, a joy to commentate on, and it's a relief. And when we talk about bouncing back and having a hangover cure from that Stoke match, you couldn't have asked for any more than what we're seeing now. It is absolutely fantastic that we're in this position. I think my one big ask is, if we don't score any goals in the second half, make sure that they don't, and keep a clean sheet, because you only need this lot. Any team, you don't want them to score. If they score, they come out, they get one early. It just lifts them, gives them that little bit of confidence. And if we start having a bit of a miscommunication, there's an inquiry and all the rest of it, and they knock another couple of goals in quick succession, it can be game on again. And we've as a Leeds fan, you've seen that kind of thing before, haven't you, in the past?
Yep.
You don't want to give them anything, absolutely anything, not even a chance. Keep them out and keep that clean sheet for this second half. Do not let them into this game, and just keep doing what you're doing. I think that would be my message. And we're good enough to certainly 6, 7, possibly 8 in this second half. I mean, you look at the goal difference in the table. That is going to do us the world of, and it puts the frighteners on Leicester and Ipswich, and it just lets the other teams below us know that well, all right, we had a blip against Stoke, but you want to come to Elland Road, mate, and try and get 3 points off us. Good luck to you.
So, when he says, what would I like to see in the second half, there is one more thing. More thing. I want to see Perot get on and get on goal scoring sheet.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He's getting a bit of criticism his Perot moment, even from me, by not being involved in games and stuff. I want to see him get on goal scoring sheet. If he can't score in his second half against Huddersfield, with the form we're in and the chances we're creating, I do worry. I do worry. I won't lie to you. I do worry. But I'm sure he will get on goal scoring sheet in his second half. There's some comments, mate. Loads of comments for you.
Yeah, let's run the comments, and then I'm just gonna go get a cup of tea.
I'll run comments if you want to grab a cuppa.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll just run comments, Stu. I'll get a cuppa after we've seen comments.
This has been coming all season, Inky says. And Amanis has been on the back burner to do this for a while. What with this squad, I am not surprised. I am not at all surprised. Local derby, I don't know why I was worried. Huddersfield, I've seen so little of the ball that they do that when they do see it, they don't know what it is. Yeah,
I think I'd disagree that they have threatened on a couple of occasions. They've been a bit slow getting forward. They've not capitalised on the chances that they've had. But you never know, Stu. If he gets him in at half time and he gives them a bit of a rocket, it could all be different. You can't underestimate the opponent until this final whistle, and that's the thing. That we've got to maintain our focus, maintain discipline for the entire duration of the match, and do not let them get in. Do not let them have any chances, and make sure that you're keeping it tight in midfield and defence. I think that's the main thing from me. Stu?
I totally agree with you. I totally agree. And what a lovely, relaxing weekend. Not had too many recently being Leeds fans. We fully deserve this one. Both Somerville and James on for a hat trick. This is going to be interesting. Claire says, "I'd love a clean sheet. Come on, Elland Road. Come to Elland Road and get nothing. Not even a consolation goal. That'd be nice, wouldn't it, Claire? That'd be nice. We definitely deserve it, Amani." Max Walton, and watching from Mongolia with my pal Gabriel Snowden. Welcome to the chat, Max and Gabrielle. Hope you're enjoying it. Mate. And you're welcome here all the time, as always. Hey, Max and Gabrielle.
Perfect. Yeah. Hello, Max and Gabrielle. Yeah, I'm Gary, and this is Stu, and this is Watch Along Leeds. And of course, you can always subscribe if you like, and that always helps me. And Stuart's over on the disabled team. There's a link in the description. We both work together quite extensively on various videos and watch-alongs and live content and stuff like that. Stuart, can I put you in command? And I'm just going to
Of course you can,
wish
mate.
my little man good night, and
Yeah,
I'll get a cup of tea and I'll be straight back.
Sil, is it possible for a couple of, please? Are you coming down to join in for 5 minutes with me, Lee?
Go on then.
Go on, come round then, and I'll get camera on you. Where's your camera?
Don't know.
Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can add Lee's camera. See if I can get it to work. Camera. I think is it that one? Is it that one? Add. Nope, it's not that one. Right, give me a minute. Let's get you on. Let's get you on, Lee. No, it's not camera 2. That's my camera. What am I doing? This is you. This is me mixing everything up, Lee. Here we go, mate. Here we go. I hope I'm doing Gary proud. Rutter been carving through them like a knife, like butter. He has, Amani. He has. I think Rutter's getting better and better. And do you know something? Like Gary touched on it in Watch Along. Fair play to Victor Orta for signing him. That's all I'm going to say. Fair play. You know, we criticised him when we signed him for 35 million. Now we're seeing why we signed him. So fair play to him. You know, they did a lot wrong, but they did a lot right as well. So is it which is it? Let's have a look. What am I doing? No, it's not that one. Is it which camera is yours, Lee? It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that. Is it that one? Is that your camera? You'll have to come round and say hello to people. You'll have to come and squeeze in. I'll make a speaker. There we go. There you go, mate. So you're in. Right, Lee. Thoughts first half, mate.
First half. I like the first half.
Really played well, haven't we?
Yes. Yeah.
And the best. I mean, not like a look, but what's she called again? Louis, Emma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lee, you know Emma, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lee knows Emma very well. I don't know why, but he knows Emma very well. But look, Rutty has been absolutely fantastic, hasn't he? It's been absolutely fantastic as Rutty. Hi, Max and Gabriel. Welcome to the chat. And hi, Lee. Claire says hi to you, Lee.
Hi.
So, what are you expecting in the second half? What do you want to see from this team, Lee?
Second half, hopefully it's the same team, but hopefully not making no many changes.
Right.
Same team in the first half.
Right, but what do you want to see? What do you want to see in the second half? Do you want,
I want to see more goals in the second half.
You want to see more goals?
Yeah. I want to see Rutty score or Poole score.
Is Rutty a score? No, he hasn't. No, but he's been creating them, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You know, I want to see Pro goal scoring sheet. I want to see Rutty get one, and I want to see us get a clean sheet.
Yeah.
More at same, really. More at same.
Yeah.
Defend like we have been doing. Let's not forget Rodon made that fantastic goal saving tackle as well. You know, that were a really good goal saving tackle what Rodon made.
Yeah.
Strokes getting better, isn't it? Strokes, I think he's been getting better as in defence. Yeah. You know, I think he gains confidence to strike. I think they all are. I haven't seen Leeds play this well since we were last in Championship, if I'm honest. Yeah. And that's the truth. I haven't. You know, I just want us to be a bit more consistent. when it comes to performances. Instead, I don't want us to have a blip like midweek blip when we play like 3 games. I want to see us go at them. I know mental fatigue comes into it, but that we've got a squad now where we can rely on. We whether you like Bamford or don't, he still does the job when he comes on.
Yeah.
Remember, he still won that penalty when he come on. He shouldn't have took it, but he still won that penalty. Apart from that, he's done well when we've called on him. I think Shackleton's having a brilliant game at right back. Yep. I'm glad Farke made that change. I'm glad he's giving Archie Gray a rest. We've all been crying out for that. So he knows what he's doing. He does. He knows what he's doing. And if we continue to play like this for the rest of the season, we're going to be there or thereabouts for definite. For definite. Amani says, I always back Rutter, never giving up on him. So enough of him previously to make the call. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Amani. I was worried about how much money we paid for him, but I can see why we paid that much money for him and why we brought him into the club. Amani, Claire says, I'd love to see at least 6-0 at the end, and I'd really like that hat trick for James. He deserves it. And same with some of them. If they both get an hat trick, 2 players on hat tricks, that'd be fantastic. That'd be absolutely fantastic, wouldn't it? Really good for confidence. Really, really good for confidence. Huddersfield might be the worst team on the planet. Hiya, Kieran, mate. Hope you're doing well. I'm really disappointed in them. Like the players have come out. Right, second half's about to start. Huddersfield, second half time. Have we gone? Have we kicked off yet, Lee?
Yep, yeah. Come on, Lee.
There we go, guys. Right, Leeds. So Leeds have kicked off. Hey, Kieran, and good afternoon, Amani. I have looked at the FPL scores. I'll be speaking to Russell about the FPL. I should be speaking about that on his channel, and I apologise, Gary. But I'm thinking of doing like a recorded show as well as the 2 live shows we do regarding FPL. So you'll be getting like 3 shows a week instead of just 2. Bandy says, I expect them to tighten up in the second half, but we are irresistible, so we may get 1 or 2 more goals. I like Darren Moore. I think he's a really good coach, but he's inherited an Huddersfield side what barely managed to survive relegation last season. If it weren't for come on, ref. That were a foul if I ever saw one. Anyway, Huddersfield have got ball back. They've knocked it about well at back. Gone long. Strike wraps it up all day, but Dan James was loose. That was a loose touch by Dan James, but luckily Strike got it, and he's gone all the way back to Meslier. Give Meslier a bit of work to do there. Shackleton, nice ball in field to Ampadu. Ampadu lays it to Rodon, and as you were, Leeds United, calm, cool, and collect. YGM, hope you're doing well, mate. Anyone know where I can watch it? Unfortunately, if you go on iFollow Huddersfield link, it's £10 YGM. Unfortunately, I heard all the big teams were winning 2-0. Saints should have just got a third, very close. Thanks, Amani, for keeping me updated. Offside, Leeds player were offside. Unfortunately, Dan James were offside. Unlucky free kick to Southampton. So, goalkeeper's about to take this free kick. Nichols is about to take this free kick for Huddersfield. No doubt he's going to go along, get it as far away from his penalty box, penalty box as possible. There he goes, all the way over halfway line. Huddersfield got the first dead, but Ampadu won the second ball. So Rodon plays it Infield to Strike. Strike goes to Ampadu. Ampadu to Kamara. Back to Ampadu. Rodon. No one's pressing. No Huddersfield Town player is pressing Leeds United at all. Shackleton, Leeds United throwing. Good ball by Shackleton and Dan James. So I like that. See, I guess what it is as well, guys. Right? Leeds will have their targets for the season, and Huddersfield will have theirs. And I'm assuming Huddersfield's target will be avoid relegation. Do you know what I mean? And you know, I don't know if they'd expect to come, if they genuinely expect to come to Leeds to get a result. If they were honest with themselves, they'd probably say no. You know, we weren't going to get a result, but you know, we all have hope, and you know, we all live in hope, don't we? You know, it's good when you're winning. It's horrible when you're losing. Knocking it about well, Dan James here. Shackleton to Glenn Kamara. So Ampadu back to Kamara. Kamara comes out to right to Shackleton. Goes back in field to Rodon. Rodon goes out to Pascal Strike. No one's pressing him. We've got all time in. Well, there we go. The pressing us when we come over. Referee! Come on, man. That's disgusting. That's awful. Yellow card for Is that Leeds who got a yellow card? Let's have a look. Yeah, Leeds. Went right through went right through Dan James and took him clean out. Definite booking. No argument from me. Anyway, Kamara goes short with free kick to James. James gives it back to Kamara. Kamara onto Rodon. Rodon onto Strike. Strike goes out far out pitch to Byram. Rodon goes back to Meslier and he receives it back again. Good play by Leeds. But there's no pressure on him. No pressure on him at all. The only time they get pressed is when they comes at halfway line. Kamara, all-time in world. Great run by Shackle. Dan James. Well, is that Dan James? Yep. Unlucky low bit pass by Kamara. He should have done a bit better there. Flynn Downs is the second coming of Iniesta. Wow. Is he doing well, Flynn Downs, Kieran? Because I know that David Moyes didn't fancy him, did he? Pro goes back to Strike. Strike plays it out to Rodon. Rodon's played it out to Rodon's got it back before I could even say we played it out to Strike. To Kamara. Kamara into Ampadu. Ampadu plays it to Perot. Perot rolls it under his foot, then plays it back to Rodon. Rodon comes forward over the halfway line. Great ball by Rodon to to Shackleton. Shackleton crosses it. Oh, unlucky. Really good play by Leeds. Really, really good play. Like it. We're playing the second half exactly how we started the first half. Really good play by Leeds. Here's Ampadu over halfway line. Is in Leeds' half. Shackleton to Ampadu. Out to Rodon. Rodon back to Ampadu. Back to Shackleton. Back to Rodon. Back to Ampadu. Nice patient build-up play by Leeds. This really nice play build-up. Birmingham got one back to now 2-1 super sub. Only on 30 seconds. 2-1 then, eh? So, Kieran, are you sweating a bit now that it's 2-1, or are you still think that Southampton are in control? Ampadu infield to Perot. Perot gives it back to Ampadu. Ampadu gives it back to Perot. Perot turns and faces, plays it out to Strike. Good turn by Somerville. Oh, unlucky Somerville. Really good turn. Really good turn. How you doing, Gary? You all right?
I'm glad to be back here, but it's not over yet. He's here and he's having a shower. I'll tell you, he's a terror, mate. He's absolute terror, that little boy of mine. Hanging on, Stu.
Stansfield scored for Birmingham.
Wow.
Yeah, I've kept it going for you, mate. We've kept it going, haven't we? Chelsea are losing. That's even better. This week's getting better, Gary. Weekend started really well.
It's the perfect birthday weekend. All we need tomorrow is Man United to get pumped by Man City, and I'm
a bit worried about that game. If I'm honest, if I were well enough, I would have done that game. But I'm not rushing back. I'm not going to rush back.
I mean, if you want me to come and do most of it for you, I'll come and do it, and whatever you like, Stu. I don't mind at all. I said I'll help you out with what you want. If you want to do a game on your channel, no problem. I'll come and do it, most of it, and Lee'll be there to give us an hand, won't you, Lee?
Yeah.
Good lad. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, you see, we'll all be all right. We can power on through, Stu. Is chat all up to date? Is it? Are we all?
Yeah, of course it is.
Kieran's in as well. Hello, yep. Kieran, Bandy. A couple of other names I'm not familiar with. YGM. Anyone know how I can watch it? Well, I'm watching on LU TV. So
I'm listening to radio.
Stu's listening to radio. And Hermione, Flynn Downs, of course, Brum. We'll get one. Yeah, okay, good. I want Manu to win 6-0. No, you don't.
Be cheaty.
She's a cheaty Oiland.
Oiland 3 in each half because she's got him in a fantasy team. You've got Hoyland. It's Hoyland and Haaland.
Oh, hang on. Oof. Well, I mean, there's only one proven man out of the two there, isn't there? Erling is the man. Well, I mean, let's see what happens. It's going to be a good game. I'll have to watch that tomorrow. Huddersfield have a free corner ball. Go on, Stu.
The problem is, though, when Man City go to Man United, it ain't as straightforward.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen. You never know that. I mean, they've had 3 wins against relegation fodder, and they've been narrow wins. But you see, Man United have operated like that for over 20 years. They'll happily win by a narrow margin. Huddersfield Town here lump the ball in, and it's headed away by Pascal Strout. Shackleton picks it up.
Just need to stay focused, Gary.
Yeah.
And that word you like to use, consistency.
Yeah, there's consistency. We have to be focused, so we have to be disciplined and trying to make sure that this lot don't get any sniff of an audacious comeback. I think that's the thing, isn't it? We need to just keep him out. He is a myth. Maybe I'll put that picture on of my brother and Alfinger Haaland on again, Hermione, just to...
Do you know the Sky Sports FPL league?
Yeah.
Apparently, the people who were first and second ain't got Erling Haaland in their team.
Wow. How Ethan Ampadu in the centre circle. Leeds just knocking it about a bit. Huddersfield trying to stop the rot. And
every man's behind ball, aren't they?
Every man is behind the ball. And I think they've pretty much... Moore's told them, don't embarrass yourselves and don't concede for this second half. And I think we're going to be looking at a defensive show from Huddersfield. You might look at this early doors.
It's like a training session. It's like a training session attack v defence.
Dan James running across almost the width of the park into Kamara. Somerville. Ooh. Kamara tries following up, but he can't win it.
I've
Ampadu.
got one
And
gripe
that's a foul.
about Dan James running across the line like that. He doesn't need to. We've got the players who can go from one side to other. Just pass it. You know what I mean?
Pass it. Yeah,
Reserve your energy.
Just look for the simple, just make little runs. Yeah. Get everybody making little runs. And I'm not so sure why we're doing this, but Daniel Farke has decided he's going to rest a couple of players. I think that's the only thing I can say. Luke Aylin's coming off and coming on. Sam Byron's going off, beg your pardon. Chris Somerville's also coming off and being replaced by Wilfred Nonto. And
ouch.
Are you in agreement, Stu?
I would have give Somerville a bit longer to see if he could get his
you keep him on pitch and try and get an hat trick.
I would have thought so. Yeah, just to send out a statement that Leeds are serious. Got some more comments. Here you go, Gary. Why do you think he only plays for a couple of seasons in each league? Once he's sussed, out he goes. Out he gets. Once he gets sussed out, he gets dealt with. Nice
Is this Ireland?
Out for months. Out for months. Bournemouth deserve it.
Well, I mean, I never want to wish ill on any player.
Right. Yeah,
and I think in all honesty, you know, he came in. He were pretty good for us with Tyler Adams, and he put a lot into it for us. And he got that injury, didn't he? And that was it. But I don't know if he's one of the few that were maybe threatening to sue the club and all this other stuff. I suspect it wasn't just one player. I suspect there's one or two that have been disgruntled by being relegated, and you know, they think they're better than they actually are, and they want the Premier League football. And this is what happens, isn't it? Karma comes and gets you. Wilfred Nonto, edge of the 18-yard box, little ball into Pirot. He's had a shoot. Oh, it's just wide. It's low and hard. And
You're
it's just past Nichols' left post.
Right, I've caught up again.
Should have done better.
I think. We're going off there. I don't know what we're going off there. What are you? What minute are you on, Gary? I'm on 60 minutes and 61 minutes now.
61 minutes now.
Right, I'm 6 seconds behind you. I'm going to have to move this timer on a little bit.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Timer.
Must be a difficult listen for you this afternoon, Stu. Now, look, chat. We'll have to talk about these kinds of things in a secure manner. I think that's what we'll have to suggest that, won't we? Ethan Ampadu. Because you see, we don't know who's in chat. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, I'm the good thing about LUTV, they have radio commentary.
Yeah.
So you can listen to, because I'm a member of LUTV, I get the audio commentary. I mean, what we're at. It must have froze for a couple of seconds and then didn't catch up. Sometimes
it jumps around in the timeline. It does with the TV as well. Luke Aylin's taking a throw in. Is trying to steal a few yards, and the Elland Road faithful are chanting, marching on together. And it looks like Roden's down. He might be injured. It looks like he might even have a bandage over his thigh there, chat. I don't know if anybody saw that. Hi, Stephen.
Come on, Leeds. I didn't mean he scored in every game. It's got 9 in 9. It's got 9 goals in 9 games. It's pretty good going, though, and it averages out 1 a game, doesn't it?
Who's this? Sorry,
Erling Haaland.
Erling, yeah. You can't knock the guy, can you? I mean, he had a bit of a dip in form, but he's getting back on it by the sound of it, and you know,
Rodon's struggling.
Roden's down. I bet it's possibly suspected thigh strain or something.
Cooper's coming on in his
and
place.
Liam Cooper is coming on. Captain Coops is about to enter the field as Roden makes his way back. A little bit sore, I think, with that little thigh strain there, or whatever it is he's done.
That's the only bit. That's the only downside of the game so far. With players picked up an injury.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you hope that you get through 90 without any injuries. Without a record of injuries, it's like I say, we were just discussing Tyler Adams. It's never nice to see anybody getting injured, is it? If they're out for a long time.
Nonto, look at the space he's got to run into.
Wow, Wilfred Nonto's got some green grass ahead of him, and he's exploiting it. He's tracked by two players. Lovely little ball in by Wilfred Nonto into Kamara, but he can't get the better of the defender there, Kamara, and it's a goal kick to Huddersfield. Oh.
I guess Darren Moore's message is win the second half, don't lose the second half.
Yeah.
See, when I were coaching kids, what I used to tell them at half time is...
Just a minute. I've got a smell somewhere. Just a second. Back in a minute.
All right, mate. You get yourself off. Yeah, well, what I used to tell my players was... and Leeds women, I used to, even if they were losing like 3 or 4-0 at half time, I used to tell them it's 0-0 this half. Go out, Then I used to tell you all the time, it's 0-0. Go win this half, and then see where we go from there. Mm-hmm. And I think Darren Moore would have said something similar. Don't lose this half for football. Don't lose this half. And then in his press conference, you can say we didn't lose the second half. Yeah. So it sounds better. 2 goals in his last 5 games, I believe. Yeah, but the problem is, Amani, right? And I'm going to say this, right? I've watched a few Man City games, and the problem is, Ireland's not getting any service, to be fair to him. He's not getting any service, and Ireland's if ball ain't going to come to your striker, you can't score, can you? And that was the problem. They were missing Rodri, weren't they? But Rodri seems to make that team tick. Claire says Southampton 2-1. Thanks to Claire, love. Brentford are 1-0 up over Chelsea. I love it. Pinnock. Leeds have got it in corner with Routier. Plays a 1-2 with Kamara. Goes for a return. Lovely feet. Lovely strength by Routier. Plays it out wide to Shackleton. Goes on to Nonto. Come on, Willie. Corner ball, ref. Yes. Well done, Willie.
Yeah. Come on, Leeds.
Corner ball. It's gone all the way through. Shanked him. He caught him.
Oh,
Ayling.
Ayling. Hits it on the volley. Yeah. I'm behind now by the sound of it, Stu.
Don't know what's going on.
Nah, jumps around, doesn't it, sometimes? Come on, Leeds. I think we'll have to have a vote, Stu.
Go on then, Matt. Vote for man at match.
Yeah. Man at match, or will we get a 5th?
I'll tell you what my man at match has been so far, and he hasn't been on goal scoring sheet. Routier. He's been all over the pitch. He's been everywhere. Perot. See, Perot drops all the way back to halfway line to get involved. Now he's gone out wide as Perot. Cooper to strike. Out to Dan James. Dan James infield to Ayling. Ampadu tries that lovely pass, but he tried to find Nonto, but it was well cut out by Huddersfield.
Yeah. Of course, doing all right there, folks. So, a couple of little things gone in chat there. They're having a bit of a mock about the Ailing flop. Has he done one of his little flops, has he? I must have missed it. I've been so distracted so far in this second half. It's just untrue. But this is what I get with an afternoon kickoff like this, because the little one's still up. Makes it difficult for me to focus on what's going on.
Corner ball to Huddersfield. Amani says he was missing Rodri until last weekend. Scored one, and then he misses De Bruyne. So many excuses when he doesn't show up.
Oh, crossing by Huddersfield Town, but it's cleared out. Dan James, and it's a lovely counter attack, but not a good ball from Dan James. Looking for Wilfred Nonto, plays it short. Thomason into Diarma. Oh, Zorg. Thomas, and he's going to have a shot straight at Ilya Melier. They've scored, but it's offside.
No, it's been given.
No, it's not. It's been given. Is it?
It's been given, mate. Yep, it's been given 4-1.
Wow. Exactly what you don't want, Stuart. It's what we warned about. And
bit disappointing that. Should Messi have done better with that shot?
It's Sam Byron playing him on. And Sam Byram's claiming he's offside, but he's not. He's literally, playing him on.
Should Messi have done better with that, though? Should he have been...
He should have caught that. No problem, Stuart.
I think so.
I think so. Hellick is the scorer for Huddersfield Town.
Gutted.
And that's just not what you don't want with 20-odd minutes left, plus stoppage time, and that is a really, really disappointing goal to concede for Leeds United. Good chat, lads. St and Greasy. Yeah, thanks, Gareth. We do try. Keep the chat flowing and stuff like that. It's really, really nice when we get comments in chat and stuff. And Luke Ayling's getting skinned now.
He had to grab him a bit, didn't he? He had to have hold of him. That's a foul throw, ref. Yes, referee. Thank you. Yeah. What on earth was that? That would have tired throw, that.
Yeah, Luke Ayling there just got skinned by Bergzorg from Huddersfield Town.
No, he should have been better there. That was poor goalkeeping. Darren come back, he's on laughing her head off.
And who did Luke Ayling get replaced? Was it was it Roden? No, it wasn't. Was it?
Off injured, wasn't it?
No, that was Cooper. Shackleton. No, it's not Shackleton.
I tell you, come on for
Sam Byram.
Byram, yeah.
Thanks, Lee.
Was Sam Byram injured then, do you think? Or
well, he can't.
It wasn't Byram. Byram just conceded that goal. Played that player on side, didn't he?
He won't Byram.
Let me have a look.
But it definitely Byram.
No, it wasn't. Byram off.
Yeah.
So I thought Byram, when that goal went in, Dan James is brought down there, but Leeds are still in possession. Luke Ayling puts a cross in. It's a poor cross. But ball's been played out. It's gone for a throw in for Leeds. About 30 yards up the touchline, far side. Leeds retain possession. Pascal Strout.
We aren't playing with the same intensity, are we?
No, we're not.
Intensity levels have dropped a little bit.
We've dropped off completely compared with the first half, Stu. I mean,
yeah. Maybe we thought 4-0 job done.
Yeah, 4-0 job done. Get it over with. But then this is what we talk about. You're at risk of letting this lot back in. If they decide that they're going to have a bit of a go at us, Dan James can't get to it. It's a ball from Luke Ayling down the line. I still don't get the silly throwing law. If it's a foul throwing, what it says
Foul.
Throw. It is what it says. Foul should go to the other team. Yeah, I thought that's what used to happen when there was a foul throw in. It got turned over to the opponent, but
Yeah, but what I think what Manny's saying is it should go down. It should be played from ground as a foul.
yeah, yeah.
I
mean,
don't think any professional footballer should be making foul throws.
no.
I don't think they shouldn't be making any foul throws.
It's just laziness, isn't it? When that happens, or is it forgetfulness, laziness, tiredness? Wilfred Nonto into Kamara. Kamara over to Pascal Strout. Strout just beyond the halfway line. Dan James into Luke Ayling now. Luke Ayling finds Ampadu.
There's James in box.
Just on the inside. Leeds playing a little triangle. Dan James into the 18-yard box. Tried to cross it, but it's cut out.
Corner ball.
And
Nonto's going to leave it for Dan James.
I think it was number 33 who kicked it out. Was it Daly? Is it Daly or 38? I can't really tell. Dan James, anyway, has got the corner ball.
Nagayake. Yeah, that's him.
Nakayama, 33. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Referee's just having words with Strike and Helk.
Cooper. Yeah. Helic.
What is all this holding about? You know what I mean? If you can see where they are. You don't need to bloody grab them by throats and round necks and stuff.
And James whips it in. Oh, it's cleared out. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Stu. I mean, they shouldn't be allowed to grab onto an opponent like they are, and if they are, they should start handing punishments out.
I agree.
You know, you're grabbing another player by throat, shoulders, shirt, whatever it is. You know, that's not football, and you're going to get punished for it. But you see, all teams are guilty of that kind of stuff when there's a corner ball. You know, it's or a free kick. You're jostling for position.
Odegaard's bench.
But you shouldn't be able to lay your hands on another player before the ball's played, or even after the ball's played. You know, it's silly. Wilfred Nonto, nice little turn. Hey up. Did I just see my brother appear on my screen then?
I didn't see him. He might be trying to get all the front bar, I think. Odegaard bench, Lee. Have you got Odegaard in your FPL?
Yeah, I think he's in bar. He's probably in bar. It just flicked up on the main screen.
Another one that is crazy is...
Oh, I know what it is. It's what is it? It's the WhatsApp picture that he sent me earlier on. Jorginho, little deflection. And it's a handball appeal. It's been ignored by the referee.
Get on with game. The referee says.
Nichols picks it up, balls it out for Huddersfield Town. Wow, Kieran, who is in his place already? No, Jesus. Another one that's crazy. If you have a direct free kick down, put it down the opposition, get a corner. Not a no goal awarded. Yeah, it's a lot of strange old rules, right?
Smith Rowe starting for Arsenal.
Right. Who are the players?
Not a FPL team, Gary. I don't think.
Who's that? Sorry.
Odegaard. Have you got Odegaard in your team?
I'll just tell you in a minute or two. Let's have a look. I
don't think.
No, I haven't. Luis Diaz, Mitoma, and Son is my midfield. Haaland, Solanke, and Watkins up front. Saka on the bench for me. I could do really to get Saka in there today. If playing Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United. I can't do a substitution though, can I? It'll auto sub though if somebody doesn't play, won't it? But I'll still get points even if he's on bench, won't I? Or will I? I don't know. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. You're here for the Leeds game.
Please make it a double sub. Anthony's coming on and Bamford's coming on. James is coming off for Bamford. He's done well as Dan James.
Yeah. Shame he couldn't get his hat trick today. I wish he'd have got his hat trick, but
Anthony's coming on.
it is what it is. Jaden Anthony's coming on.
Rutty has gone off for Bamford.
Yeah.
Is he getting? I hope he ain't getting booed.
Oh, there are some boos, I think. Small section of the crowd not happy to see Patrick Bamford coming on the pitch. There's a lot of animosity about Patrick Bamford and that penalty miss, and one or two other things over the past 12 months that aren't sitting right with the Leeds fans. That Patrick Bamford.
His name's been sent out now without ground. His name's been sent out now. I don't believe you should be booing your own players anyway. I think it's a bit wrong.
It doesn't help with confidence, does it? I mean, we talk about confidence and Patrick Bamford, and you're certainly not helping him by joining in booing him. I don't see that's any good.
Southampton have 3-1 up.
Wow.
Armstrong scored.
Yeah, good to that player Sanchez, not flacking today. Sell Sanchez and give him the last hurrah. Someone must have told him. I think this game's pretty much in the bag now. Just over 10 minutes to go, but you never know. Stranger things have happened in football. I'm touching wood that there's going to be no more dramas, but you just get that feeling, Stu. If they get one, it's game on for Huddersfield Town. So Leeds have to be really, really on the metal here and not let anything more happen in and around the Leeds 18-yard box, I think.
Welcome to chat, Gareth. Supposed to be all Leeds, are we? So the minority thought to give their heads a wobble. Yeah, I agree with that. I do.
Yeah,
I've seen Erling Haaland miss penalties, you know. So it happens to the best of them. It's just a bit. It's just low on confidence. That's all.
And thing is, Stu, one of the points that I saw made this week was nobody boos Jorginho Rutter following the games against Salford. Patrick Bamford trying to break into the 18-yard box, but he's on the wrong side of the defender, and he can't do anything about it. How is Bamford ever going to be at his best if he gets booed? Yeah, leave him alone. Just let him get on with it. Just try and support him, but there's also. I mean, in the past we've said that we won't boo him. I won't boo him. I'll criticise him, and I've said it in the past that I think it might be time for Patrick Bamford to move on. But while ever he's still in a Leeds United shirt, you've got to try and get behind him and back him, and that's it. There's no else we can do about it, chat. I mean, if Patrick Bamford offends some of the fan base so much, they should get their hand in the pocket, become an investor, and get him turfed out of the club. I don't see any fan base doing that though, Stu. Do you?
No, mate. No, and the reason why the war is because the true loyal Leeds fans, you know, how's our song go? We've been through it all together, and we've had our ups and downs. You know, it's what our thought is. So, you know, if he scores, I'll be so pleased for him if he scores.
I think if he scores, I'll be pleased. But I think what he's got to do is, you know,
get his head down and keep going.
Just get his head down, keep going. Not even a celebration. I think that stirred a few folk up when he had that goal against Hearts. Was it Hearts? And he went round shushing at the Leeds fans. You know, a couple of Leeds fans were giving him a bit of stick, and that's how it is. But you see, like you say, Stu,
Common
there are people out.
reaction,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, there are people out there. He'll never win them over. He'll never
No.
win them over. You know, and that's how it's going to be. But anyway, I mean, in my point of view, I think it'd be better off for both sides if he moved on. But there we go. While Every's got this Leeds shirt on, what can we do? If you want him out that bad, the best way to do it is get your hand in your pocket, call a board meeting, and give your professional advice to the board of directors. That's the only way you can do it.
And then
No
they might
one's
not
gonna do
listen
that.
to you then.
No,
I doubt they'll listen to you then anyway.
no, they won't. No, not easy. He isn't going to be in a hurry to leave if he's on what he's on. So that's it. The crowd gang. You see him in the street. They beg and grovel for his own. Yeah, you're right. You know, I mean, if I saw him, you'd just be like, "Well, you're all right, Paddy. You're all right, Patrick." Leeds United building down the left-hand side. There's a lot of messages coming in here. I don't know what's going on. The notifications, I think, for rest of your days, games.
The official attendance from Graham Smith, 36,813.
Wow.
Good numbers.
Fantastic support for Leeds United.
2-0 Brentford.
Yeah.
2-0 Brentford.
Gilbert, Luke Ayling
It's not
into Wilfred Nonto.
No.
Edge of the 18-yard box, about 25 yards out. Wilfred Nonto has lost possession. I think he's got confused with the referee there. And Wilfred's trying to play a little pass, but he's got himself a bit mixed up. Jaden Anthony, and it's punted out by the Huddersfield defenders. And Leeds trying to build again on the left-hand side, right by the touchline, just over the halfway line, into Wilfred Nonto.
What's he off?
And Ethan Ampadu into Luke Ayling. And again, yeah. That was poor from Luke Ayling. Tries to play a ball into Wilfred Nonto, but he's completely messed it up, given the possession away. Huddersfield now trying to build on the right-hand side. They're not committing very much. They just sent a couple of... They've got 3 players up front. And Leeds struggling in this second half, not doing anything fantastic. It's nothing like the first half. A lot of changes.
Preserving energy for next game. It's a controlled performance by Leeds, until we give it away.
Absolutely, yeah. Next game, of course, is a big match, isn't it, Stu? When is it? Tell me it's next Saturday or Sunday. Where's our research manager, Lee? Does Lee know?
Yeah,
Friday.
Oh, Friday night. Patrick Bamford crosses it in. Oh,
Okay.
Jaden Anthony can't make a connection, and that was unlucky. But a nice little bit of play from Patrick Bamford. A nice little cross with his right foot. Patrick Bamford. Patrick Bamford. Leeds into Nonto. Kamara.
Yeah, we're controlling possession. Yeah. We're controlling tempo. We're controlling game. That's all Leeds need to do.
Yeah. They're not going to come at us now, Stu. So we might as well just knock the ball about a bit, run them about a bit, and if there is a chance or an opening, and they do decide they want to try and get a second, and a little foul committed. It's not Willie that wasn't Willie who committed that foul. It was.
No, I'm a bit ahead of you.
Are you? All right. Yeah, it is. Wilfred Nonto's on the ball now. I don't know, Stuart. Lee loves it. Lee loves the banter.
My clock is about 1 minute slow. 1 second slow. Sorry, 1 second slow where I am.
I'm on 88 minutes and 30 seconds now.
I'm 88, 36.
So you're about 44. You're 4 seconds ahead of me. Right, look at that.
4 minutes.
Pascal Strout. Ailing.
That's weird, isn't it? You don't normally see injury time. I did before 90th minute.
No, you don't. 4 minutes, chat. 4 minutes. We sold the 4 minutes. 13 people in chat. Thank you very much for coming in and joining us for this afternoon's watch along. It's always much appreciated. It's really good, is that, for us today?
Sinistera's start spot at the Bournemouth game on the bench.
Wow. He's been on the bench a few times, hasn't he? He's not impressed Iriola, but Iriola's not impressed anybody else, has he?
Yeah, I'm going to say he might be losing his job if he lose again.
The Cherries are in big trouble at the bottom. They'll be hoping
that Everton do get the 12-point deduction.
Yeah, they will, and I mean the Everton fans must be. I feel I feel sorry for fans, mate. To be honest with you, that's the thing.
When we had our point deduction, they didn't take the fans into consideration. So same goes for Everton, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you. I mean, I didn't have a beef with Everton until I found out that they were actually breaching FFP rules. That's the only time I had a breach problem with them.
The thing with me is the whole Nonto saga has really irked me about how that whole what was that? Hog's still on the pitch. I don't know how he's managed that to see the night through.
A lot of things,
should have been sent off in the first half, but there we go. So good performance from Leeds. Jaden Anthony, halfway line. Little ball inside to Pascal.
I'm disappointed with Barrow again.
Yeah.
I am. I'm sorry. Look, I know we're winning 4-1, and I know I shouldn't be disappointed, but I'm disappointed that Pro won't even look like getting on goals, scoring shit.
Yeah, he had one effort, didn't he? I remember that, and that was low and just a little bit wide. He should have probably done better with it.
First half?
I think the first half, but I mean, second half for me has been a bit of a bit of a nightmare because obviously little ones come back. It's been nearly 20 minutes have elapsed by the time I've got back into this game because we're trying to put him to bed and he's shouting, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. Won't go to bed.
Won't go to bed?
Daddy. No, won't go to bed.
In bed now?
He's in bed now, yeah. He's
I am going for Rutter being supplying, according to my mind. Yeah. I have to agree with that.
Yeah, they've had a very good afternoon. 77% of you said yes, we can score a fifth. 23% of you said no, we can't. I mean, I don't know what the numbers are on that. Man of the match. We're talking about man of the match. Who is your man of the match, chat? And I think you've all gone for Rutter by the sound of it. Dan James, candidate. Chris Somerville, candidate. I think for me, Rodon's been outstanding. Ampadu, they've all been at it today. This first half, fantastic. Southampton have a third. Apparently, actually, it's 2-0 to Brentford now. I mean, I don't know who Brentford are playing. Let me just have a look at that. Chelsea, is it? I'm pleased to see Chelsea. If Brentford hold that out, I'll be pleased about that.
James for Clare.
Yeah. Strauch. Ampadu. Strauch, Ampadu again. Ampadu takes it over the halfway line. Ball inside to Joel Pirot. He's dropped off again, but he's played a lovely ball in through the middle to Patrick Bamford. Patrick Bamford, 1-on-1, and he's has a chance, and it's low, wide. And I'm afraid it's... he had a bit of extra time there, Patrick Bamford. He could have taken an extra touch, gone inside, tried to drive into 18-yard box, but he tried to catch the keeper out. I think that's the best way of describing it. So well, what was it, Stu, today? 36,863 was it?
830.
Fantastic.
Well done, Leeds.
That's it. Full time, folks. Massive win. And a fantastic 45 minutes when Leeds just absolutely battered Huddersfield. They were on the end of a really, really tough match for them today. And Stu, thoughts of the day, mate?
All damage were done in first half. Won it. Huddersfield won the second half. That'll please Darren more. But we despite conceding that goal in the second half, I think we were still in control for all 90 minutes. I really do. I don't think we looked under too much pressure at all.
Does Chris Somerville look like he's hobbling a little bit there? I'm just looking at some pictures of... he looks like he's hobbling a little bit. To me, he's wrapped up to the nines. He's got a scarf. I think he's got a scarf on and a big winter jacket. And Daniel Farke's over chatting at length with the referee. Whether he's seen something, I don't know. Is in with the officials.
What about Perot? What's your thoughts on Perot, Gary?
Well, I mean, it's difficult, Stu. I think the thing is he has to do what the manager's telling him to do, doesn't he? He doesn't really have a choice. When you put in your proven goal scorer, a man who's got 20 plus goals consecutive seasons, and you're playing him out of position and asking Rutter to play ahead, you know, it seems a bit bizarre to me, and asking him to sit a little bit deep, looking for these worldly efforts, 18, 25 yard ranges, long ranges. It seems bizarre compared to how he played when he was playing at Swansea. You look back at a lot of his goals there, you know, he's in and about the 18 yard box, penalty area. I don't doubt the guy's talent for a minute, Stu, but you see, the thing is he has to do what Farke wants him to do. And if that's what Farke wants, who are we to say that he's got it wrong? And we probably say, well, he has got it wrong. You know, if we get a couple of, you know, we've got other players, can we get anybody in to fill that role? Can we get anybody? Will he suit a 4-4-2 formation better alongside Rutter? And he probably will. But how does that upset the balance of the side if we do start pushing him further forward? And does it interfere with Farke's plans in terms of any given match? And, you know, we do see Leeds making different adjustments and tweaks throughout the 90 minutes of most games now. You know, you're switching Somerville Nonto, you're switching these other players around, Dan James, throwing him in the mix. And we've got threat from different areas, Stu. So our goals and our results, and it's a results business, it's a good thing to see that we're not just relying on one individual to get our goals. And I think that's we look at the success of Tottenham Hotspur this year so far.
But they are relying on one person to get the goals in Son.
And Son, they are now. Before it was Kane, but are they getting goals from elsewhere in the pitch? And the answer is, they're sat at the top of the league.
Yeah.
So I think the thing is if you're getting goals from different areas of the pitch, today we've had Chris Somerville. We seem to be relying on him a little bit more. Dan James picking up 2 goals today. And Pirot's not hogging the limelight. So if that's what Farke wants and he thinks that that's best, then so be it. But I think, Stu, I was thinking about this earlier this week, that I think Pirot's role in the team will evolve over time and he will change and adapt as the season goes along. And if Rutter's having a week, a couple of bad weeks, there's a dip in form, you can't expect Rutter to play like he does, or he has been doing week in, week out for the remainder of this season. No chance. He's going to have a dip in form. Things are going to have to be refreshed. Teams are going to start figuring us out. And we just have to think that trust the manager, trust the process. And people won't agree with that. People won't like that. But who are we to argue, Stu? He's managed a weak Norwich squad and won the division twice.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I think it's fair enough. I think we just have to trust Farke to get on with it. I know what I'd like to do. I would play Jules Pirot up front. I'd probably play a bit more of a 4-4-2. Go back to a bit more of an old-fashioned way of playing, but I'm a bit old-fashioned, Stu. This new way of playing 4-2-3-1, it reminds me of when I think when Klopp first entered in English football and they started, Liverpool started dominating and they were playing this diamond formation and they're putting Gerrard at the back of the diamond and they're putting him at the front or on the left or the right. And all this other fluff, and we just have to think that is the side revolving too much around Jules Pirot? Probably it is at the moment. We're making decisions around where can we put him, what is he doing, how is that going to, and it's all part of a bigger jigsaw puzzle, Stu.
Mm.
And if Farke thinks that that's the best way forward for the time being. Then that's great. But the thing that we should be happy about is that if things aren't working, he's not afraid to change it. And I think that's where perhaps, I'm not going to go digging deep, but we talked about Marsh, we talked about Bielsa, being found out, being too predictable, being a little bit maybe too rigid. Sticking by the principles that this will work. And I mean, Bielsa always said that his methods are likely, the squad needs overhauling after 2 years because of the way that they play, the intensity, players are going to have to be moved on and fresh players brought in. We're in a situation at the minute with Farke, we've got cover in most areas of the pitch. If there is an injury, and if there isn't, we've already seen it on several occasions, a bit of shuffling around. And he's surprised us, hasn't he, with the team lineups, with Shackleton, moving Ampadu around, moving Byram around, playing Byram out of position. So there's a lot to think about, and I think we just have to be patient with Daniel Farke. I think he is the man that knows best, Stu. There's nobody else in this league that's ahead of Daniel Farke. That's my answer to it. So trust Farke, trust the process, and winning the league is a process. And there we go. I'm just looking at pictures of Wilfred Gnonto and Chris Somerville celebrating that goal, having a little dance on the pitch. And I wonder how much of a hand Chris Somerville has had in keeping Wilfred Gnonto at the club. And I wonder if Wilfred Gnonto is now happier about his decision. But we're going to have ups and downs, Stu. That's just the way it is. It's not, we're not going to win every game, and we have to accept that. Today we've had a great performance. We've dominated from that first half, got the 4 goals, and that's let us have a bit more of a relaxing second half. But you can be sure that Farke won't be happy that we've conceded that goal at all. He will not be happy about that, I don't think. Let's catch up on chat, Stu.
Good idea, Gary.
I don't know if chat agrees with me. I mean, they're probably, people might disagree. People might agree.
Let's catch up with some of these messages, bless them. Inky as well, happy with that. Claire says, great result.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Gary.
Thank you, Claire.
Manis is not happy with the second half performance. We shut down our intensity and allowed them to play. Perot kept their defenders quiet and on their toes, causing distraction for others to have a freedom. He played his part well. A lapse of concentration to give up a goal, but a good containing job after the substitutions. We march on. I totally agree, Bandy. Yeah. Loved that between Somerville and Moore. Just now, respect, yeah. Give each other like a little cuddle, didn't they? Yeah, I agree. I saw that bit of Marnie. I saw that bit, my love.
Yeah, I missed that. I mean, one of the things that I spoke about or wrote about this week was what Perot does for us off the ball, and he does do a lot of running off the ball if we are in the attacking third, and he does get up. He's not always looking for the ball. He's rather what he's doing is creating runs off the ball and getting sucking defenders out of position. And whenever that's happening, like Hermione says, he's creating the space for us just to try and open up these defences. And perhaps that's how Farke's wanting to use him, especially when we're going to come across a lot of negative teams. We already have done this year. Teams playing low block, they're going to come try and squeeze a point out of us at Elland Road, and when we're playing away, and that's a good thing that we are trying to innovate approaches to opening up these teams who are sticking 10 men behind the ball and trying to stick out or eke out a point over a 90-minute match. I mean, nobody wants to watch that. I don't want to watch a team defending for 90 minutes. You want to see goals. You want to see excitement. You want to see every week what we've seen today, in my opinion. And you want to be entertained. And that first half has been absolutely outstanding. But it's what we've all longed for a long time. That we've all thought, one day we're going to give a team a right pasting. And if we'd have carried on in the second half, all right, the intensity has to drop off because, if you're carrying on at that 90 minutes, you're then going to start. You start getting a bit greedy? 7, 8, 6, 7, 8 goals. Are you going to start risking players' injuries and fitnesses, knowing that the game's sewn up by half time, or are you going to think, well, hang on a minute, it's Leicester next. Sat at the top of the table, that's 3 points that we could really do to win, and every game now has got to be that we have to get the wins, and that's it. So try and give you star performers, if you like, try and get them on the bench, get them rested, and make sure that you're trying to avoid injuries going into next week. Friday night game, is it under the lights? Is it at Leicester?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock at Leicester. Oh Jesus! Oh wow! There's another watch along for us to do then. That's early morning start for me. So those are my thoughts on the game. Great result for us. Performance fantastic, and disappointed we've conceded. We move on now, and that's it. There's nothing to to ride home about. Huddersfield are going to go away. They're going to be disappointed, a bit humbled and humiliated, and they'll be hoping that they can get something from us at their ground. Stuart, your closing thoughts, sir, if you will.
Right, I don't go into as much detail as you, Gary, but my closing thought. Right, first half absolutely fantastic. Controlled everything. Zero threat from Huddersfield. Second half, we still controlled the game despite giving away I think that were a poor goal because I think Mesley should have done better. I think he could have caught that. But despite giving that goal away, we still controlled the tempo. Still controlled the we played at our pace. We slew down, yes, I get it, and going in at half time 4-0 up, I suppose it's only natural like you do lose a little bit of impetus to go about getting another goal. But like Amani says, though, we should have carried on the way we went for the first 10-15 minutes and then maybe slowed down. I would expect more goals from Leeds in the second half, if I'm honest. But look, we move on. We're third in league. Won this game. What more can we do? What more do people want? We won 4-1 after a disappointing 1-0 loss against Stoke. The best way to bounce back. I've always said a good team. You can tell a good team by how they respond to a defeat, and that's how we've responded to a defeat.
Absolutely fantastic. Just worth noting, players are on the pitch at the minute and they are warming down after that match, and that's it really. I think that pretty much wraps up the broadcast for today. I don't think there's anything more to say. We'll just recap that other match. Southampton won that match against Wayne Rooney's Birmingham City 3-1. How are we looking in the Premier League, Stu? Can we have some? Do we have any results on?
Last I heard with Premier League, Brentford were winning 2-0.
Right, and they're playing.
I'll see if that's the final score for you. Results.
Yeah, it is. It's a full-time result. That.
Yeah, full-time result.
Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Oh, hang on. They're updating the page. Just a second. It's 2-0 full-time. So that looks like it's confirmed. Arsenal, Sheffield United, that's kicking off at 3 o'clock. Bournemouth versus Burnley, 3 o'clock. And Wolves versus Newcastle. That's a banana skin, is that, for Newcastle United? 5:30. All times quoted in the UK. Right, I think we'll wrap this one up then, Stuart. Thank you very much if you joined us, for joining us in the chat. It's always great when we're on the end of a win after that midweek mess. I think that's the only way I can describe it. And what we'll do now is close this up. So in the meantime, if you did enjoy the stream and you want to subscribe to the channel, I'll put a little link over here somewhere. And if you want to watch a recommended or something else from my channel, there's one over here. Don't forget as well, look in the description, go subscribe to the Disabled Team. There is a handle in there, and that'll subscribe you into their channel. So it's a very goodbye and a thank you very much for joining us today from me.
And it's a goodbye from me, guys. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
All the very best and enjoy your weekend ahead.